Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just hit the link in the show description to support now.
Last summer, sleep kept us sane through the silence. This summer, you're going to need sleep to get over all of this. That's why it's the perfect time to upgrade to a Nectar mattress and get award-winning, precision-engineered sleep at incredible value. Prices start at just $499, and you get $399 in accessories thrown in, a 365-night home trial, and a forever warranty. Go to nectarsleep.com.
Welcome back to an episode of Wrestling Around, and because of the news that's happened this week, we're going to do Money in the Bank 2011.
What news is that?
We'll get there, Peters.
Okay.
You don't worry your pretty little head. We'll get there. Joining me is the well-filmed Sir Peters. Sir Peters, how are we doing?
Very pretty. Feeling very pretty after that. Got a pretty little head, haven't I? I'm bloody hot as well again.
It was a mistake. I am hot, but I've just had a
no,
monsoon.
I'm hot. You just called me pretty, so I'm hot.
They're different. But there's been a monsoon. Absolute. I watered the plants the first 7 days today, and there's been just a ridiculous monsoon.
Why do you say your plants are dead and you're watering them?
No, not dead. I watered them today because it's been hot recently, so I've been watering them every day. And then if I'd have waited 5 minutes, they would literally have been watered by the rain.
Well, double water, it's fine, isn't it?
There's an app you can get on your phone or else it tells you if it'll rain.
Yeah, or many websites. Oh, just look up into the sky.
Yeah, I did.
No, because it tells you if it's raining.
Yeah, I did look into the sky. It wasn't raining, so I watered the plants.
Yeah, but if you see a dark cloud, then it usually means rain somewhere.
Well, there wasn't a dark cloud, so I looked into the sky.
Oh, you should.
Oh, this isn't raining. So I watered the plants and it rained. So sorry for not having future vision, Peters.
Good, so you should be.
But now it's hot. I've had to shut the windows because I don't want any rain coming in. So it's just horrendous. July. That's what we're doing. Lou, joining me as well. Lou, how are we doing?
Been better. I've seen better days, to be honest.
What's up with you?
I made a Ribena and it's too strong and just feeling a bit, may have to... I may need a shit at some point, basically, is what I'm saying.
What flavour Ribena?
Just a blackcurrant. Well, light, obviously, because I'm not an animal.
No, because
Yeah, can't see much sugar. Can't tell the difference, can you? I think.
No.
Ribena and Ribena light. Strawberry Ribena as well, underrated, but you just don't see anymore.
I don't think the last time I had that. I had once an orange Ribena. I was like a tropical Ribena, and I couldn't get my head around it.
Yeah, it's bollocks, that. Not a fan.
I used to work with a guy as well who didn't like tea and coffee, regular hot drinks. So he used to have hot Ribena, as he called it.
Oh, yeah, we used to have that mile. Like,
yeah, hot Ribena is great.
Baby, we used to call it. I don't know what it's really called, but...
I just called it hot Ribena.
Hot Ribena. I imagine it tastes like cough medicine, though.
No, it
tastes like, it's like Ribena, but like hot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but no, it's a thing, isn't it? I remember, a guy I used to work with used to go, can I get you a tea, coffee, baby, to the customers.
Baby.
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 You want his real name? I think it was just hot berries.
What an absolutely ridiculous name.
Baby, yeah.
I don't understand it.
Well, it's like French, isn't it? I don't know.
French and berry, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, berry hat?
No, it's like berry in English, but then berry in French, but it's just berry in it. It's like that hill in Wales that when you translate it's called hill.
Snowdon.
That's the one.
Is that the Welsh?
No. I can't remember what it's called, but there's 4 different words in it, but they actually all mean hill.
Yeah.
There's a Tom Scott video on YouTube. Yeah, have a look. Wish I was more prepared for that fact, actually.
Yeah, no, don't be coming out here with your half-assed facts. I probably won't be prepared for that fact.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Shall we, right now, jump in? Before we do that, we're going to be doing a watch-along of Money in the Bank 2011. The last match, the CM Punk John Cena match, which was, for a good time, for like 8 years, the last 5-star match.
Yeah, up until is it Gargano and Andrade?
Yeah.
Which,
it's a joke because there's been Undertaker.
No, that was before this one.
That was it.
I believe, yeah, that was WrestleMania 25, yeah. It was before this one.
Oh, well, then. I mean, that should have got 5. No matter when that was, that should have got 5 stars.
Well, it's been after this one.
It was the first one of the 2010s to get it as well.
And the last.
First 5-star match of the 2010s.
Yeah.
What? In WWE?
Then after this, it was Andrade versus Gargano at TakeOver Philly.
Yeah, cheers, Peter. Where was you? Where was you? Like,
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just reading through the list.
Well, was that 2018?
Yep, January 27th, and then after that, you had the 2 in April.
Wow, we were there for us. We saw 2 5-star matches on one. Because we went to a few indie shows, we probably saw like 5 5-star matches against Meltzer. But
we went to.
They had 2 that I remember.
We've been to not Wrestle Kingdom, Royal Quest. So we've probably seen 18.
I think like every match on that card got like 4.5 stars from what I remember.
One of the last match, right? It was good, right? Suzuki Okada. Yeah. Went on too long.
What did Ryan Kirby versus Joseph Connors get? We should. Zayn Nakamura. There you go.
Should have been 5
Okada
stars.
versus Minoru Suzuki got 4.5.
Yeah.
And Jack Sabre Jr. versus Hiroshi Tanahashi got 4.
Only 4.
And the lowest was Tomohiro Ishii.
This is what we should do for the full hour.
Yeah, that one. Against Kenta was 2.5. There you go. That was the lowest. Oh, no, it wasn't. The lowest was Sander and Tetsuya Naito versus Jay White and Chase Owens. That was 2.25.
Naito.
Yeah, that
one. We're going to die.
Everyone's been cancelled.
we were worried that Aaron was going to get us cancelled last week just by being Aaron, but I think Peters has just done the job for us. He's nailed the coffin shut.
Nice.
But we could be seeing some more 5-star matches soon, because I've got a scoop. I'm not sure it's true or not.
Go on, no, we'll do. I was going to do a few you'd like to see, but we'll do your scoop first.
Well, actually, no, I've got two. I've got one legit scoop and then one scoop.
Go.
So the scoop that may not be a scoop is I believe the AEW may be doing a UK tour in November.
I hope so.
There's a lot of AEW wrestlers on the same Comic Con, and now the Big Show is doing Inside the Ropes tour the week before.
Yeah,
first week of November.
That's a lot of things.
It's coming sooner rather than later.
Yeah, so look at, and also Tony Khan is making a big announcement soon apparently regarding the new show. Something.
Well, he's shutting AEW down.
There we go. Imagine if it was just like bored now. But that's how many.
We're back to Fulham.
We're changing our name to Defiant Wrestling and ruining it.
Oh God.
My other scoop, which is a legit scoop, is Keith Lee has been off TV for a while.
Yeah.
And I know the reason why I know a reason that was not a reason why he was ruined that.
Well, go on.
Tired.
No, there's a lot of rumours that he was involved in a trademark dispute and that's why he was off TV. Not the case. I asked Sean Ross Sapp and he said no. Legit.
But over his name?
Yeah, he's trying to trademark Keith Lee.
Right.
So WWE. Everyone was like, is that why he's been off? And I asked Sean what's happened. He said, no, it's not.
I've heard it was not an injury, but it was sort of more mental health.
Well, he's going to tell us all in the next couple of weeks, Ross.
Imagine this was a part of some shit storyline.
Oh, God. I just wanted to quash that rumour right now because my close personal friend, Sean Rossap.
Get on. He's coming on.
Yeah, well, he's not replied yet. So he
in the future. He's coming on in the future.
Neither is Tom, neither is Braun.
None of them have declined. So
no, that is true. And Adam Pacitti joined our Twitch stream once.
So we're big, we're making waves in the wrestling world.
Yeah, but yeah, if you're an aggregator and you kind of want to copy that storyline, just say Lou Markham off of the Wrestling Around podcast. Asked Sean Rossap off of Fightful.com and he said nah.
Yes. It's a scoop. A scoop is a
scoop. Scoop's a scoop. You can't ask the questions to get the answers right.
You can't unscoop a scoop, can you?
Yeah.
Wrestling journalists.
Yeah, I'm a broadcast journalist.
Yeah, that's what we are. What else has happened? Oh, well, no, we'll go back to AEW in the UK. I think it'd be very stupid if they didn't do one soon. Let's capitalise on it. We're desperate for wrestling shows as UK fans over here. Come over and do one.
Because AEW are doing really well in ticket sales. If you look at the New York, it's the biggest non-WWE wrestling event since 1999 that they're doing in New York at the Arthur Ashe Stadium, which is going to look cool as hell. But yeah, just look at even when TNA were doing 200 people in Orlando, they were selling at Wembley Arena over here.
We're desperate for wrestling shows.
Desperate for it.
Especially for the big American
gone.
show.
We don't have anything left.
Yeah, progress has stopped, hasn't it? Pretty much.
Progress is there, sort of, but no one's left. Everyone got cancelled.
I said ICW.
ICW is too far.
Yeah.
It's too far up north.
NGW, the mid champion can't even would you stay on his feet?
Can't stay on his feet.
Give us the graps, man.
I know the champion is just inside him, and he's a prick.
Believe so, yeah.
So-
Nathan Cruz, though, seriously injured us by that fall because he couldn't even reply to a cameo request. So obviously,
outrageous.
seriously injured by that fall.
Do you think he remembers me? Do you think I really upset him?
Ignored a cameo request for 3 weeks. Let's get the money back.
Scumbag, absolute scumbag. That's what it is. But yeah, I
Horrendous
think
claims.
AEW, come over and do a proper
Yeah,
show.
we wanna go.
Tapes and stuff.
They're coming over.
We've not been to a wrestling. Oh, we went to Takeover in 2020, actually, haven't we? We need to get into one this year so we can continue our streak of years. Every year since 2016, I believe we've been to at least one. So
Yeah, AEW as well. Do either like a televised special like Blood and Guts, or do a pay per view.
they do both. They've got. They call the Friday as well now, don't they? You can do everything.
Come on, WWE as well. Like, start doing pay-per-views over here. Sick of it.
Yes, but what I do like about WWE right now is that they're starting to do pay-per-views on a Saturday. SummerSlam Saturday, and then they just announced a new one for New Year's Day.
Ooh,
Yeah,
actually on New Year's Day.
Actually on New Year's Day.
Is it New Year's Revolution?
They've not named it yet. They just said a new pay-per-view. So
I hope it's not something shit like Chair. every match is Chair.
Well, it's in Atlanta though, so it's not going to. Oh, they're going to Saudi Arabia as well. That's another scoop here.
I did hear this. Yeah,
Andrew Zarian off of the Mat Men podcast, who follow us.
Yeah, there we go.
You're on
Best
about
friends.
you're on about WWE doing pay-per-views over here just before I get stuck into it. Insurrection, they showed Eamon Holmes, Chris Tarrant, and Gianfranco Zola in the crowd.
I mean,
Gianfranco Zola's wearing a suit.
We need more of that. We need more Wayne Rooney and Wade Barrett.
no, not Wayne Rooney. At the minute.
Whoa!
No, we don't need Wayne Rooney at the minute.
Injured his own player today, didn't
What's
he?
he done?
Injured his own player.
Injured his own
Oh,
player
is that why everyone was
after
showing that gif of him like tackling at someone at City?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's injured his own player.
Andy Dawson in the drop ball.
Andy Dawson, yeah. No, I remember that. He was really bald at the time.
And he's been involved in a scandal with some models, which is a police inquiry, so we're not going to say anything about it.
All right, we need more like when Mourinho turned up that time.
Yeah.
Paul McShane was backstage once, wasn't he, with Finn Balor?
Paul McShane.
Coach of Man United now.
Yeah, as I say, congratulations, Paul McShane, on getting a decent job at Man United.
Yeah.
I've just
I
typed in
once
the
confused
Eamon
with
Holmes
the-
things, Lou.
I once confused him with The Rock.
So there we are.
Yeah, there we
What
go.
is this a side? Is this?
I've just got a video of Eamon Holmes
right.
selection.
Chris Tarrant.
I mean,
And
can you
Gianfranco
name a
Zola.
more '90s trio than that?
It just pans straight to Chris Tarrant, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're all
Outstanding.
like that right next to each. Yeah, you need Dale Winton in there as well, though. Yeah, he's pretty 90s.
Did Dale Winton die?
Yeah,
he's dead now.
he's dead.
Rest in peace, Dale Winton. Who's it going to be now? It's going to be Ryland, isn't it? It's going to be Ryland
Yes.
and Amanda Roldan.
What,
Yeah.
presenting what in WWE? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, no. In
Piers Morgan's a big wrestling fan, isn't he?
I don't want him on there. That's
No,
dick.
screw him.
Amanda
Even
Roldan's
if, even if you went in like the Logan Paul role and he got stunned by Kevin Owens. Kevin
no,
Owens accidentally hits him in the balls.
no, because he wants to do that. He wants to be involved in this. It would annoy him more by not getting
So like,
involved.
invite him and say, "Yeah, Piers, we'll invite you to the ring," and just not.
And then don't
Don't show him on TV. Pretend
Yeah.
he's not there. A bit like Boris at the Euro final.
yeah.
Just don't acknowledge that he's there.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say he'd probably fit in well with them a lot, but Americans really hate him, don't they? So that's why
If they
he
did
fuck over
SummerSlam at Wembley, do you reckon the Queen would go? It's pretty.
I
She
don't
goes to
think
the big
so.
ones, doesn't she?
You probably get Wills, wouldn't you?
Yeah, do you reckon?
I don't
I don't
know.
think you would. You get one of the minor royals, wouldn't you?
Beatrice.
Like, yeah.
Wills might take his lads. They might
Yeah,
start like
be,
wrestling.
the wrestling fans, yeah.
Yeah, so
Let us know in the comments.
let us know.
Which royal member of the royal family do you think would go to SummerSlam at Wembley?
Prince William, come on, we'll discuss. If you,
Yeah.
what your favourite
We saw him
wrestler?
once at a pizza shop in New York, which
We
the
did.
back, I'm 9% sure it was him, you know.
We also saw Gary Lineker in the pub outside. What do you call it? In what was it called? Like the 12 pins or something? 10 pins, 9 pins?
Did we actually?
I don't know.
It wasn't actually him, was it?
No, but I did see the guy off last leg, Alex. I can't remember his name.
Alex, I'm less like.
Alex, I want to say Alex Brooker, but I think it is.
Do you know, I was telling someone, it was Peters I was telling about. It's the time we saw Howard Wilkinson on holiday
Yeah.
Every time I think of like celebrity encounters, I always forget that happened.
We saw him. We
But
spoke to
I think
him.
that was my longest celebrity encounter.
Because we spoke to him. That's why.
Yeah.
I saw Wes Brown in a petrol station. Dropped his card under his car.
But did you insult him for selling
put the handbrake on and then tried to push his car in the petrol station with the handbrake on, with me in the car instead of just driving forward?
I thought you meant Wes Brown.
Wes Brown tried to push your car off?
That'd be incredible.
I thought that's what you said then.
He did sign the program that I'd got in the car, so there you go.
Is it out to do with Man United?
Yep.
It was to do with Man United.
Like Hull City versus Ipswich. Sorry about Wes Brown. That'd be worth a lot, I reckon.
It would be worth a lot. We saw Matt Foster on that trip to Mallorca.
Yeah.
Swimmer.
Same trip as Howard Wilkins, actually. All the celebrities.
Yeah, didn't speak to him.
No.
But yeah, that was what a strange encounter that was.
Yeah.
And we was also in the queue with Okada.
Yeah, we actually were, and we were just like, we just ignored him.
Just as a Japanese
I was trying to get my cup, and Ross was like, "Why is everyone taking a picture of that guy?" And I jokingly was like, "Oh, it's Okada," and then it was. You got to be sure there.
He was just queuing, wasn't he? He was just queuing.
He was getting his merch. I was getting my souvenir cup.
That was the same day we met random New Jersey, New York man.
Yeah.
Even called you Math.
Yeah.
Hey, Math.
Hey, Math.
That was the same day.
The big show.
We did. So what a day. Shinsuke Nakamura may or may not have been at a wrestling show with us.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
It was legitimately Cobra show, wasn't it?
He was on the TV, though, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Fighting an evil monkey or something. Doctor Evil Monkey or something like that, wasn't it?
Steve Technical Baller. Is the only one I remember.
Lima beans. Chicken noodle.
Yeah, which, speaking of, that segues nicely into wrestling around, doesn't it? That's the Federation.
Noodle. Oh, well, no, before we get there, we'll put a pin in that. Remember Chicken Noodle. Women's wrestling.
There we go.
I just got upset not upset. I got annoyed by a woman on women's wrestling. I don't know who she is. I can't remember her Twitter handle, but she likes to post how long women's wrestling matches have been with the hashtag women's wrestling. I
used to follow it, but I don't anymore.
And this week we had Natalya and Tamina against Eva Marie and Doudrop, or Piper Niven, or Viper, depending on who you are.
Yeah.
For the right to become women's champion on Raw. No, for the right to the winner. If Eva Marie and Doudrop won, they got a title shot. And I just got a bit of thingy where she put it on like 2 minutes. Natalya got injured in that match. That's why it was only 2 minutes. And also, you tell me a TV match that goes longer than 5 minutes. Exactly. Exactly. Did he?
No, I don't think so. No, for the most, unless it's your main event, Russ.
And this is the main event, but this wasn't the main event. All the tag team matches last for about 3-4 minutes because it's TV. That's what they do.
Samantha 17-13.
Yeah, she just does like a long thread of all the women's matches. And I was thinking, yeah, right, I get this at the start. And to be fair, she does it about every promotion. Mm-hmm. She doesn't just do it about... And I'm not having it directly go ahead about it. It's just if you want women's wrestling to be equal, which we all do, and there's a way to go, but it is getting better. It's a TV match, and the fact that they're on, and there's more than one women's match, shows how much progress has been made. I just feel stuff like that is there to highlight the negatives rather than the positives. And I don't think there's any longer matches on Raw, really.
Yeah, except for the match right after us, which was Nikki versus Charlotte for 12.5 minutes. But
well, yeah, this is what I mean. No,
yeah, I'm looking for the thread now, and I see what you mean.
It just seems like it's highlighting negative because she doesn't do that with every match.
Yeah. I get what you mean, because, Nikki versus Charlotte lasted 12 seconds in capital letters. It was a Money in the Bank cash. I see your point.
And I was a bit annoyed by the Natalya one because she's genuinely injured.
Yeah. I hope she gets better soon.
Yeah. Because
and also, right, just on a side note, whatever gender it is, I don't think long TV matches are good.
No.
Unless it's the main event or there's a story behind it. Yeah, I'm not particularly a fan of long TV matches.
What's the most popular era of wrestling? Is the Attitude Era? Vince Russo has got many flaws, but he always said, won't have matches going over a commercial break because people are interested. And that is true. True.
But then, there's always the exceptions about the rule, only like, Cena, Michaels going an hour. But
yeah.
Yeah, no, I think, unless it's the main event, I don't think it needs to go that long. I really don't, because we don't have the attention span for it. I remember when I was in the Thunderdome a lot. The most boring and most awkward it got was long matches, because you do like when nobody cares about them, and it's like Street Profits versus the Mysterios, and it's like 15 minutes. So hard to get into when you've got to kind of act to like animate it the entire time. I'd much rather kind of have like a 2-3 minute match, to be honest, at that point.
I always remember Raw before WrestleMania, the go home show in Brooklyn, New York, 2016.
Wow.
We was there. There was the Money in the Bank. No, it wasn't Money in the Bank, was it? It was the ladder match for the US Intercontinental titles. One's that Ryder won. The competitors fighting each other. That match went on for ages, and they just sucked the life out of the crowd.
Yeah.
It just absolutely, and there was clearly a commercial break in it because they just stopped wrestling, really, didn't they?
Yeah.
In the middle of it.
Fun times.
It just like, and that's what, because people are there for that. That's not TV matches out for that. It was just, it's not a slight on this woman. It's not a slight on women's wrestling. It's just WWE have got a lot of things wrong, but I think they've done the women's division quite well.
Yeah, hopefully they get a few new stars. So I like the fact that Nikki Cross is champion now. Our predictions were right out the window. Sorry, Nikki Ash,
Nikki Ash these days.
Yeah.
She got booed, didn't she, at a house show?
Apparently, yeah. I've not seen Raw actually this week, so I'm not sure if she gets booed on there or not. But
she got booed out, but I don't know who it was.
It wasn't Pittsburgh, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Scum fans. Don't go. If you waited that much, don't go.
In the words of Impractical Jokers, Pittsburgh! So, yeah.
You know what I mean? If you hate it that much that you just want to shit on everything, then just don't go.
Yeah, because
save yourself.
You've got alternatives now.
Yeah, don't go.
I had this argument with someone who was like shitting all the Money in the Bank, and I was like, it's the best pay-per-view. Money in the Bank's always good because you get to a lot of matches.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the best pay-per-view I've seen in like a long time.
Yeah.
It was absolutely glorious, actually. Money in the Bank.
I watched it, yeah.
Honestly.
I know I need to. So he's on my list of things to watch.
You know who comes out at the end, obviously. But I just couldn't stop smiling when the pop, and I was just like, this is wrestling.
Yeah, the people popping though, the people and then whinge on Twitter later on, don't they? And I know I get sucked into Twitter. I should just get rid of all the wrestling things I follow because you get sucked in, don't you?
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
I got actually for the first time ever. I got that thing yesterday saying you were getting a lot of notifications. Do you want to add filters? Thought I was a celebrity.
Yeah, blue tick come in. You are
I know it's mainly because I was having to go at Piers Morgan.
Right. Did you get a load of angry white men with flags?
No one had a go at me. Everyone disagreed with me.
Right.
He was kind of having a go at people celebrating silver and bronze medals at the Olympics.
Yeah.
So I pointed out that he once celebrated his book coming sixth in the bestsellers list. Got to get him, Ross. You got to get him.
I know, and he's also slagging off the Olympics. Where they say it should have been cancelled. Screw you, Piers Morgan. People have put in 4 years, more than 5 years of hard work now to get that, and this might be the only chance they ever get. So they're going to do it. I don't care if it's pandemic was no one's fault, was it? So let's let them have their moments. We should ruin it because you don't like watching no crowds on TV. Then don't watch it.
Which is why you should get a swift kick to the knackers from Kevin Owens in the middle of a WWE ring.
No, he should get a swift kick to the knackers, just not on TV.
How sure? Yeah, I like thinking about it.
Not even a house show.
Sort of a live crowd.
Get into the performance centre. No cameras action. Just get, like Louis Theroux on his weird weekends.
But Piers Morgan.
But when they're just battering him and he's like throwing up and everything. Just do that. And
that's what we need him to go to the WCW power plant with Sarge. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, fair enough. I'd pay money to see that, actually, even though you don't want anyone to see it.
Maybe Batista would finally approve of Sarge then.
No, it's a piece of shit in his book.
Maybe they both will be. Yeah. Right, that's the news. That's been the news this week. Have we got any more news? We got any more news?
Yeah, see a postcard today, W. Sorry, Tanya
Bryan. How did we not mention that?
Fuck,
is that
how did we
official?
not watch that? Yeah.
Are they both official now?
No.
Are they still rumours?
Near as damn it official. But it's this, I think Ross from Cololic said it's this new guy what's his name? Cassidy Haynes from Bodyslam.net. It could be, this is going out on Wednesday, so it could be official tonight.
Be a thing by now, yeah.
But yeah, he was saying there's a lot of pressure on this guy because these are some huge scoops coming out. Dave Meltzer's been very coy, but I think the one to give it away was Kenny Omega said something like, "It's great. I could have the chance to wrestle these guys, possibly."
Right.
I would say more or less confirms it.
I think they're going. I think because there's been that much press about it, it'd have been shot down very quickly, if not by either one of them, especially CM Punk, who's generally quite out there, isn't he, with rumours?
Although he started following Vince McMahon on Twitter, didn't he, the other day? Because everyone noticed he had followed Tony Khan on AEW, so he followed WWE and Vince McMahon.
But there was all these rumours, and then Christian got announced.
Yeah, but I don't think that was just speculation, Ross. These are like, it's
so much more concrete.
It's friend of the show, Sean Ross Sapp, isn't it?
Yeah. So. He's normally on the money, isn't he? So.
He likes my tweet, so, is a fan of wrestling.
What do we think then? What do we think of Daniel Bryan?
Daniel Bryan's a weird one. I just thought he'd be WWE for life. But I guess if he wants to go wrestle other places, then he's not going to do it in WWE, is he? Because for better or worse, they're a closed shop. They don't, he could wrestle for Progress, really, but he ain't gonna. So yeah, if he wants to wrestle in New Japan, he's got to go to AEW because they seem to be the one with a working relationship. But CM Punk is the thing is with Daniel Bryan. I don't think it'll be a ratings job because he's been on WWE TV for most of the last year and the ratings are tanked. So it's like there might be a bit of a boost, but I don't think he's like a big enough. CM Punk is a different one because he, when he was on TV, like we're always getting 4 million viewers. They're now struggling to get 2 million. So there must be people who start watching because of CM Punk not being on there.
It'd be interesting to see if he's still got it.
Yeah.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. When did he leave?
You've still got
2014.
So it's been 7 years. Yeah, he did do the MMA, but it's not the same, is it?
He's done 2 indie appearances since.
And one of them he just did a GTS, didn't he?
Both of them he just did a GTS in a mask.
He did wrestle, did he?
Was it him? No one knows.
Yeah. I mean...
Would it make you watch it more?
Well, I don't...
Would you pay for All Out, I guess, is the question.
No. Because I see... CM Punk, I understand he's very talented, but I missed the rise and fall of CM Punk.
Well, that's a good job. You're on today's Wrestling Hour.
Well, you've made me watch this in the past. So I have seen it.
One of my favourite matches of all time.
But when I stopped watching wrestling, CM Punk was in ECW not doing much. It just started. Yeah. And then when I came back, he'd left.
Yeah.
So I missed CM Punk. So I'm a bit like that with The Shield. I'm a bit like that with Paige. I missed these moments in wrestling. I'm a bit like, well, I don't understand it. Yeah. I don't get why everyone's so in love with him because he was all right on ECW. But
watch this match, Russ.
He won't be a Mysterio.
Oh, watch this match. What about you, Tay? Would you? Is this going to make you more of an AEW guy?
I am intrigued. I probably would turn over and watch just to see what's going on a little bit, I have to say. So.
See him job to Cody?
Ain't he away?
He's going away.
He's against Malachi Black, isn't he?
And then he's going away, apparently.
Yeah.
I better go out and talk. He's going to come back.
He'll lose and then he'll come back and win, I think.
I can't wait.
With Brody Lee last year.
I can't wait for him to lose and come back and think he's going to get a massive pop and no one give a shit.
No, because they do pop from now, don't they? That's the annoying thing. I don't know. Everyone on the internet's sick of him. And then, he just gets a massive pop every time. This isn't a Cody Rhodes slagging fest, but he's one of the most boring people I've ever seen. I think he'll look out of his depth now. They've got Daniel Bryan. Right. I'm glad you said that because when he was in WWE, nobody was suggesting Cody Rhodes should be world champion. No, nobody. Who was? The internet guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but not because of his wrestling ability. He's always been okay. Brian Alvarez, possibly. But he's always been okay. And even before he joined the Bullet Club, I remember listening to a specific podcast with Wade Keller, and it was announced he was against Okada, I think. I can't remember one of the pay-per-views before All Elite. And it was like, this is Cody Rhodes has to pull out a performance that's amazing so people can say he's right about leaving WWE because his indie run hasn't been that good. No, it was annoying at times. Do you remember the Ring of Honor? It's the Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
That's why it's so clever. Yeah, that. And he had his great WCW in us.
He's a very good businessman.
Put over Gabriel Kidd.
He's a very, very good businessman. But I just think he's got no personality.
There are a lot of Jeff Jarrett. I know it's a lazy comparison, but there are a lot of Jeff Jarrett similarities, are there?
Putting a shitty tattoo on your neck and ripping off your dad's gimmick by calling yourself the Nightmare instead of the Dream is not a personality.
No, but he was the Dream one time because he did it for his country. Yeah, I don't know. He came across as a very likable chap when he was in, when he's in the indie show, or like the actual indies for a bit. I don't know. Like,
he believes he's on hype now.
He seems a bit smarmy now, and like a few people are like, "Oh, it's on purpose." But I'm like, "Well, why? Because he's meant to be a face." Do you know what I mean? I don't get it.
Yeah, but there was that whole point where he's a face when he comes with the owner of the company, but then he's a heel when he wrestles. Get over yourself,
like
man.
Stephanie.
You're not doing your job.
Yeah, Stephanie's like that, isn't she?
Yeah, but she's not on TV.
Not anymore.
No.
Do you miss her?
I don't know. No, not at all. I was going to say, it would be interesting to see AEW and the fans, because I just love the fans getting upset. I can't help it. They're going to have Malachi Black. They're going to have CM Punk. They're going to have Kenny Omega. They're going to have John Moxley. They're going to have Daniel Bryan. They're going to have all these people. Only one of them can be champion, and I can't wait for that.
Yeah, they've got a big roster.
Someone has to lose, don't
they? Is there?
Yeah, somebody's got to lose.
I think they've got all their homegrown guys as well. They like Darby Allin.
Well, they are getting better stars than TNA. I will admit that, but they're going to be in danger of becoming TNA.
Yeah,
I getting ex WWE guys.
I'm resident AEW defender today. Apparently, I think there's so. Even though I'm not like a massive AEW guy, and I think the fans are really annoying. There's so much. It's so bigger than TNA.
Oh no, they are bigger than TNA. But TNA, when they started, had their own guys, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then they all got pushed to the side. There was a point where they all got pushed to the side, and anybody who left WWE went there.
Yeah.
And they are getting these guys are not in the same. These guys are not in the same league as the ones from TNA. The TNA was getting the finished guys. These are all in the prime. They're all still some of the best wrestlers in the world. But
both got Sting.
Yeah, no, but the whole thing with people like AEW at the start was they're getting the new indie wrestlers who never had a chance, and now it seems to me as an outsider who doesn't watch much, they're all getting put to the bottom because these new WWE guys are coming in. Because Daniel Bryan and CM Punk are not going to be in the mid card. No,
they're going to be top baby faces. And it's like, how do you do? I hope they do something cool with them. I think someone said they should do like an outsiders gimmick with them. Why the hell not?
Because as we discussed last week, invasion angles don't work.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be invasion, but like some instead of just going, I have to be CM Punk, do you know what I mean? Like, because it's going to be so tempting to do a pipe bomb with CM Punk where he's just having to go at Vince and like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I was going to say that.
Do a cool storyline instead, I think.
The first promo is going to be, I'm now here where I can wrestle and make a big thing about saying wrestle if you don't say WWE every week.
It's saying every week, does my head now. Yeah. I hope they don't do that because it's going to get old fast. Although it's not getting old fast because they're getting the highest TV ratings ever got. But yeah, I hope they do like a cool storyline to bring them in.
I mean, I hope I can't see that. I hope AEW do become a rival because Britain at his best was the Attitude Era, and it's because they had a rival.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good for the people who work, and it's good for the wrestlers. It's good for everyone if there's two companies on top rather than a monopoly. So I mean, I hope it does work out, but I'd just be interested to see how they do it because they don't get the same criticism as WWE, and I think they may start now.
Oh, they will eventually. We're still in the honeymoon period even now. I know it's been 2 years, but like you look how from our WCW being out for years, but you got to look at the period from Bischoff taking over to the NWO is about 3 or 4 years, I think. Yeah. So you still got a bit of time, haven't you?
Because you can only have it's the same problem as every WWE. You can't push everyone. Somebody has to lose.
Yeah. And
you can't keep getting away with screwy finishes or attacks after the bell, which they bloody love.
There's a lot of attacks after the bell, isn't there?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm kind of looking forward to it.
I will be very interested to see. And do you know what? I said it. I wouldn't, but I might get it.
I probably will watch all out. To be honest,
yeah.
I've not watched one since.
Same.
Just because I think even if they don't turn up, it might be a good show anyway. Yeah. But I also like the fact that when they're like, oh, they got the two biggest stars, and then WWE are like, yeah, but also The Rock, like John Cena. So it's hotting up.
It is, and it makes both better, doesn't it? So
yeah,
hopefully. Right then, we mentioned chicken noodle. Chicken noodle soup.
This is the big wrestling news.
This is the biggest show on Wednesday.
Yeah,
it's a Wrestling Around Wrestling Federation Wednesday Weekly Wrestling's pay-per-view.
I thought so.
Bob in the Bank.
I thought so as well, Siri. That was weird.
That was sad. I thought that was Terry Peters who did that because I could just see his phone.
No, it was my. I put my Siri on an Irish accent, so just I thought so. I said down.
But so it was a pay-per-view. It was Bob in the Bank.
It was. I forgot to write the results down. Us.
Oh God!
So we'll just have to remember what happened. So Arn Anderson won back the henchman title.
He did. He gave it back. Best
Cole.
time of asking.
Yeah, where's that storyline going to go? Because run out of henchmen. And then don't know where. Did we have KFC? Did he go straight to KFC in the bank? May have done.
We had KFC.
There's a lot of new guys for KFC in the bank, Ross.
There was. We had Steve Astronaut.
Steve Astronaut was a good one.
The old sea diver.
Sea diver, which is all hats, really, wasn't it? Pumpkin Batista was the best one.
Pumpkin Batista. Just Batista with pumpkin on his head.
Classic.
We had Ramen Noodle.
Ramen Noodle guy. Yeah, he danced his way to the ring. That was cool.
He did. Who else did we have? I can't.
There's a lot of the corn guy.
The corn. I wanted the corn. So
the corn was over in the chat actually.
I was a big fan of corn.
Yeah, there's big fans of the corn. So we'll have to see where he goes.
There was signs for people singing "Sign Him Up."
Yeah, people are chanting corn. Oh, small wooden gorilla.
Small. Yeah. Where is that going?
Yeah, where is that going? Is that a tag team?
There's the BMG. No.
We'll see.
That is around. You've not put the results on?
No, I forgot to put the results on.
We have got, though. I think I've got the running order.
We're just trying to... Yeah, okay, yeah, do the running order and I'll try and remember who won.
No, you've just put 8 debutantes.
For a sec. Brilliant. Well, there were surprises, aren't there?
Yeah, there was all surprises.
No, I'm sure there was like some food related, some
just...
No, because some of them I downloaded I didn't even use. Like, there's like a human Snickers bar that didn't even make the cut in the end. The Tribal Chef.
He was first out. The Tribal Chef.
Tribal Chef. He was first out.
There was. There was a Vince one, wasn't there? His Vince back.
No, I know I'm actually one. That was the other one. That was in.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there were eight debutants. So we mentioned 8 there, roundabout, aren't we?
I think so. We also had Samoa Joe in his final chance for the KFC Championship. So who won that? So who is
he won it. He bloody won it.
No, we had the winner of the KFC.
Oh, the KFC one was won by Ramen Noodles.
Ramen Noodles.
Ramen Noodles, man.
He's won the KFC in the bank.
Yeah, very, very impressive performance from Ramen Noodles, man. Chicken noodles ears as well, to everyone.
Yeah. So Samoa Joe had his final chance against the Burger King in a bacon double whopper match.
Did, yeah, which was just a one faulter finish standard street fighting it because half an hour Iron Man match just wasn't fun when I tried to practice it. But yeah, he won, Ross.
Samoa Joe retains it.
With the assistance, there's a lot of interference. Jerry Lawler got put through 2 fences in that match.
King Booker.
See if he's like King Booker was there.
Good to see Ronald McDonald. He was out
as well. Yeah, he's supporting his man.
It was good to see he was out there with Samoa Joe. He had a bit of issues, didn't he? In the went to go 1-on-1 in Burger King of the Ring.
Yeah, Burger King of the Ring. Yeah, it was a bit of tension, but they seem to be back on the same page.
So what does that mean for KFC?
Yeah, does he have his eye on the KFC Championship?
Yeah,
he's got ramen noodles lingering over him,
breathing down his neck.
Oh.
So what's going to happen? And what next for the Burger King? He was on a hell of a run.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. Obviously, there's no mandatory rematch clauses. In
Burger King's first loss.
Yeah,
in the wrestling round.
Yeah, he did. He's won every match, hasn't he? Maybe he'll do a backstage attack and DDT someone, but we don't know for sure.
You can't rule that out.
Yeah.
We also had the Head Business took on Bob Ross and Bob Holly in a tag team title match.
A late addition was Terry Peters and Wider John.
Yes,
hanging together, which a bit of tension between Terry Peters and the Spooky Skank because they were on the same page, and Wider John's in there. Is he in the Peters posse as well?
Is Victor still in the Peters position?
No, Victor, he's one shot deal. He's gone.
Victor on the Ascension is not there.
He's done. Victor on the Ascension's gone.
Are we going to see a rivalry now between Wilder John and the Spooky Skank?
Well, we'll see what happens.
Peters' affections.
Or they're just going to start. They might need to go back against the Herd business in a 3-on-3, might they? Now they've got a new partner.
No,
they lost. The Bobs won that one.
So the Bobs.
That was surprising. No one saw that coming. And you can see that the Herd business, bit of tension between the Herd business as well from the week before. Yeah. When Business Horse was left off the show. Oh, yeah, because that was the Business Horse is annoyed at what went down. So he's challenged Terry Peters to a one-on-one. Wait for it. Barnyard match.
Oh, my God.
On the next edition of Wrestling Around Wrestling Federation, which may be Thursday. It won't be tonight, but it might be Thursday. We'll see.
We can exclusively speak to Terry Peters right now. Terry Peters, you've been called out by Business Horse. Commissioner Red Shoes has made the match a barnyard match. What your immediate feelings on this?
I'll show him how to run a business.
No, that is. But what about the Big Bad Wolf? Are you scared of the Big Bad Wolf?
I'll huff and puff and blow him down.
Oh, his intentions are to win. Will he get involved?
Yeah, will he get involved in the Barnyard match? What is the Barnyard match? No one knows.
Do you know what the Barnyard match is, Terry Peters? Or are you prepared for anything?
I'm prepared for anything at Old McDonald's farm.
Do you think this is going to be the end of your? What can be on said? There's a Paul losing streak.
You beat Ken Shamrock in the middle of that, remember?
Winning time, baby.
It's winning
time. He's up there.
I do actually enjoy playing with Terry Peters because I have given him Ricochet's moveset. So.
Is it the Wilder John factor? Is that what's going on?
Maybe that was it. Well, they got involved, and obviously Business Horse, he tweeted out and said, "We would have won the match if it wasn't for you." It's on in the Barnyard this week on Wrestling Around Wrestling Federation Weekly Wednesday Wrestling Thursday special. Oh.
So we also had Randy Hogan in his last chance again, trying to win the Wrestle Around Championship from Carl Sanders in a steel cage.
Yeah, I forgot to build a storyline to that one, but I can confirm that Carl Sanders did indeed win.
So Randy Hogan, what's next for Randy Hogan?
What next for Randy Hogan? Where does he go? Interesting now that you've got original rivals both hold the gold heading into Wrestling Around Slam. Is that planned?
Oh my God, is it going to be for all?
Oh my God, but we'll see what happens, won't we?
And the money in the so we've also got the main event, the Bob in the Bank. We had Kermit the Frog, 2010 Chris Jericho, the BMG Big Metal Gorilla, one half of the tag team champions Adam Pacitti, former Hull State manager Phil Brown, the Big Bad Wolf. What are his intentions? His intentions are to win. The Spooky Skank and McMishi.
Ratings Black Hole. Well, you would think, Ross, it was all set up for the Big Bad Gorilla's being a bit of a tear. You thought it might be his turn to win it, and it certainly looked like it was going to be on several occasions. But somehow, McMishi has won it.
McMishi,
I was surprised, Ross, because it looked like McMishi was heading into a big storyline culmination at Wrestle Around Slam, and Reggie said it had to stop, and now he's got a guaranteed title shot. I don't know how that's going to work in the one storyline.
Who has the guaranteed title shot, though?
Well, that's it. In the one storyline that's been planned for 3 months is somewhat falling apart. This plan has been thrown in the works, but we'll see.
Oh,
some might say that result wasn't meant to happen, Ross, but I don't know.
Well, you can't plan. You have to watch, WWF. You don't know, do you?
It's a shoot, baby.
We had the trios match as well, did we not? We have got Charles Wright against.
No, that was the week before. Yeah.
Well, where's into one?
Was it something else? I can't remember.
But that was Bob in the Bank then.
Yeah, that was it.
The Bobs won. Nice for the Bobs to win on Bob in the Bank.
Yeah, it was actually, because they weren't meant to be on the card, so that was good. And somebody said they weren't meant to win that match, but they did.
They did. A lot of questions. Yeah. I've got, what's Small Wooden Gorilla? What's he going to do?
What are his intentions?
He is your little.
There's rumours of medium plastic gorilla as well, but we'll find out.
That was nearly a pop from Terry Peters.
Yes. He's like, medium plastic girl, like, forget Punk and Brian. This is what I'm in for. This is what I'm paying for.
So tune into us on a Wednesday. But
but Thursday this week. And look out for some surprise Goat Simulator streams across the weekend, which I'm planning on doing.
Like said, 2011, YouTube wants its content back.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass now, so go through that.
Is that one where you can kill people? Because that's awesome, that game.
I just ragdoll, okay, but we go. And you can unlock Tolga, which is actually a giraffe, which is hilarious. So.
Yeah, join in for that. Right then, before we get into the watch along, we've got feuds we'd like to see.
Oh, bloody hell, I forgot about this.
Feuds we'd like to see, and I'm so excited for this one. It is Lou 3, Terry Peters 3, after the controversial decision from guest judge Aaron Franklin last week.
Oh, we've given shout out to Aaron as well, because we've not given a shout yet. But
thank you,
nice
Aaron,
to have him on the show.
for coming on, and hopefully it won't be the last time.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the lawyers to...
Yeah, some say it was supposed to be on tonight, but...
Oh, it's miscommunication on my side. It'll be on soon. It'll be back on.
Paul booking, you know what I mean? It's not just WWE, it's everyone.
Yeah.
It's this feud like to see then. It is 3-3. Lou is the reigning champion. So in the second, you get to decide if you go first or second.
Yes.
This week, it is Edge versus Buff Bagwell. The object involved is a good pillow. Good pillow.
That's just like a generic good pillow. It's not the racist pillow. What was the racist pillow?
Racist pillow?
Yeah, there's a racist pillow in America, yeah.
Right. No, it's not the racist pillow.
Okay, good. That's fine.
No, it has to be a good pillow. So it can't be like an old battered pillow or one that you're going to get rid of. It's going to be a decent, good pillow. Yes, and it's going to be, I'll let you decide whether it's goose feathers or whatever you want inside. But it has to be good, so it can't be bricks. Yeah. And it's going to be a 3 stages of hell match with a twist, because every stage is bra and panties. Lou, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second, please, Ross.
Go second.
Yeah.
Terry Peters, this is your time to shine. Can you get your lead back?
Right then. So we all remember Edge's live sex celebration, don't we?
I should have gone first. I'm going to pause you here, Peters, because last week when I read these out, I knew you would go for that straight away. Carry on.
We all remember that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Involved.
Yeah.
Pillows were involved.
Mm-hmm.
Tick came out. Just stating the facts. So Buff Bagwell manages. He returns on Raw one week randomly. No, SmackDown. SmackDown, sorry, because that's where Edge is at the moment, isn't he? He returns on SmackDown randomly one week, and he brings Lita out with him. So Edge is almost in a "This Is Your Life" section, so to speak, and Buff Bagwell randomly appears to haunt Edge's past, and he brings out Lita, but he's also carrying a good pillow with him, which he's stolen from the bed backstage of the live sex celebration, randomly, all those years ago, whenever that was, 2006. So he's had it for what? 15 long years, this good pillow, still just as plump as it was that night on Monday Night Raw. So, in this Is Your Life section, Edge starts freaking out a little bit. Doesn't take it all that well that someone has stole his good pillow from his sexual making bed. And then Lita comes out and starts slagging Edge off and basically saying that his one wood was not pleasurable in the bedroom. So it all surrounds this, and Buff Bagwell then just starts laughing in Edge's face. And Edge over the next few weeks comes out, has matches, and Buff Bagwell keeps appearing and attacking Edge with the good pillow, just to keep it plump in Buff Bagwell's mind. And this all accumulates at... We'll bring December to Dismember back, because this is where this match belongs.
What?
And somehow, somewhere, Edge has been bullied into a 3 stages of hell match, because this has given him that much hell by Buff Bagwell. And the stipulation is set, which Lita picks. So she was humiliated by said booby coming out on Raw all those years ago. So she now wants to humiliate Edge in a 3 stages of hell bra and panties match, which Buff Bagwell is confident of winning because he doesn't own any bras or panties. He's just going to wear normal clothes. So he carries on. It carries on for the next few weeks. And then we get to December to Dismember. And everything leads up to this match. And throughout the 3 stages of hell, there's a bit of back and forward. Lita gets involved a little bit. Edge loses the first fall and is stripped down to his first set of bra and panties, which has Lita's face on everything, which is weird. Then
Ross left.
Ross is left in the middle of storytelling, so that's always good. I'll carry on.
Yeah, carry on. I'll listen. I'll judge this week.
Oh, well, will you?
Yeah.
So in the second stage, the good pillow's involved again. This time it gets a little torn, which upsets Buff Bagwell because he's had it for so long and kept it so well. So Buff Bagwell loses the second fall, and under his bra and panties, under his first set, are Edge's face on everything. So it comes down to the final deciding fall. And in here, this is where carnage breaks loose, where the pillow gets ripped and the plume of feathers erupts out of here. And it turns into a cat fight randomly.
Cat fight.
Yeah. Cat fight. And Lita gets involved again, and she counts the 3. So, I don't know why there's 3 counting this match, but there is.
That makes sense.
So she counts the 3, and Edge loses. So he is down to his final set of bra and panties. And just to add insult to injury, she stuffs feathers down his mouth. She can't breathe. And then she takes off the final set. And then Gerald Briscoe comes down in his evening gown as a throwback and wins the WWE 24/7 Championship because Reginald's just run around the ring as well.
Wow.
And all hell kicks off. So, yeah, Buff Bagwell is the winner. And it all down because of that live sex celebration.
Good stuff. We've got a great story. Lou, it's your chance now.
Yeah.
Can you beat him?
Can I just say before I start that? I think Terry has got like a much better storytelling style than me. It's got quite a good reassuring cadence. And I'm just all over the place.
Terry Peter audiobooks. Is that
I think so. Yeah, I think if anyone was going to do no offense, Ross, if any of us were going to do an audiobook, that would be it for me.
Terry Peter, no, the man's got a soothing voice.
Yeah,
man's got a face for radio.
Yeah. So is George Cook. Right. So anyway, right. Let's get on with my story then. So we're at the end of Money in the Bank as Vice President of the United States Kamala Harris has just won.
Yeah, I like that yours have links.
They're all the same. I call it the extended cinematic Luniverse for us. They're all connected.
No, love it.
So it goes back and they're like, Biden's like, this was malarkey because he's just really annoyed. And then obviously the actual Kamala is dead in the ring now. That's how we left it from last week. That was the post-credit scene from last time that Kamala was dead. So anyway, they go backstage. So Kamala Harris is going celebrating backstage. She walks past a forklift. And on top of the forklift is Judy Bagwell like, has somebody seen my good pillow? I only have my bad pillow. And then you just see Edge going, tee. And then the Money in the Bank symbol comes up to say that's the end of the show.
Right.
What a cliffhanger. Judy Bagwell's back.
We saw that coming, don't we?
She's on a forklift as well. Well, I had to pivot, Ross, because I was going to use Edge's most famous storyline, but I'm now using Bagwell's most famous storyline.
You should have gone first then, shouldn't you? You had the chance.
Yeah, no, it was my own fault, really. But I just needed time to think of a story. So anyway, the next week on Smackers, we come to Buff Bagwell comes out and he goes, "Yeah, I'm back, by the way. I don't know if you realise." And everyone's like, "Well, we didn't, but your mum was back, so we guessed you're on your way." And he goes, "Yeah, so I'm here for one reason only, because I think someone's been shitting my mum." And then with that, you think you know me. Because we know he likes the older ladies because he was at it with Vicky Guerrero.
That is true,
yeah. And Edge goes, "Yeah, it was me, Buff. And do you know why? Because I now own WCW." What? Where did this come from? So it turns out that when WCW collapsed and we thought it had finished, Shane McMahon secretly sold the company to Judy Bagwell. So it's like, yeah, I know the contract says McMahon, Edge McMahon. So I know, and I just needed your mum to get me there. But now, so she can't go anywhere, and so no one else can use her for any WCW related intellectual property. I've slept with her to get to the top, and now I've stole a pillar, and now she's on top of a forklift. So what are you gonna do about it? So Buff Bagwell is pretty annoying. in it. So that's the end of that SmackDown. The week after,
what a strange SmackDown that would be.
it goes to the forklift, and who's on top of the forklift? But Beth Phoenix. What? And then you cut across again, and there's Judy Bagwell, and they're both on forklifts. And so Buff's like, yeah, two could play this game. I've stolen your wife. Put him on I put her on a forklift as well. This is going well. So they're both on forklifts because this is how it works. And they're just like, right, well, we need to sell this. It's going to be 3 stages of hell. And then William Regal comes out and goes, you better sell it pretty quickly because that's one of my co-commentators up on that forklift. I need her for NXT TakeOver. I'm like, well, the hell, Regal. That was a realistic sounding voice that you had there. You should get extra points for that.
Julie noticed.
And everyone agreed with that statement. They go, well, I decided to settle it in the only way I know how. In a 3 stages of hell match, but every match will be bra and panties. And that'll teach you to put your dick about. So everyone's like, wow. It's chaos. So it's actually going to be NXT TakeOver after SummerSlam because Edge is busy. He's doing a proper match with Seth Rollins. So it's TakeOver afterwards. And he goes, I see 2 forklifts there. They'll be next to the ring. The winner must strip their opponent to the bra and panties and then retrieve their partner, whether it be mother or wife, from the forklift. What's going on? So that's an extra twist. And then they have the match. And at this point, Edge is like, right, fine, I accept. But one condition, you need to remove Kamala's body from the ring because it's been there for weeks now. No one's acknowledged that part of the storyline. So Regal's like, very well, Kamala's body will be removed. And I know just the man to do it. And dong. Who comes out? Undertaker comes out.
What?
Removes Kamala's body. And then Biden goes, this is malarkey. And then that's Biden's point's done now. So yeah, then they have the match. First fall, like Buff Bagwell goes to take off Edge's shirt to get down to the brown panties, and he's like, oh, my hands are bleeding. And Edge goes, caught you red-handed, but what's really happened is Edge was wrapped in barbed wire.
Oh,
what?
Interesting.
What a twist, right? And then what's going on after this? So it's 1-0 to Buff, right? But his hands are bleeding. So Edge quickly gets the other two because Buff's like too busy trying to wash his hands, right? But then he climbs up and he's got to retrieve Beth Phoenix. And you just say, because the forklift's bloody gone, because the Undertaker is removing Kamala with the forklift. So that's how it ends.
All right. So
but then Undertaker covers everyone in concrete.
Discuss.
Yeah. He likes it.
Not gonna lie, yours fell away at the end.
What do you mean?
This is a tough one.
Thanks.
Because on one hand we've got the soothing tones of Terry Peters and his wonderful storytelling voice, and credit to him. He always gets points deducted for his tardiness, but he comes up with good stories on the fly. He's pretty good.
It sounds like he's planned it out. I'm just. Why am I suggesting giving the points to Terry?
But on the other hand, Lou, you did a great Willie Regal impression.
I did. It was pretty good actually.
But you mentioned Edge having sex with Judy Bagwell. So, do you know what I mean? This is where it's difficult.
Yeah.
So, I think for this week, I'm going to give the points to Terry Peters. Terry Peters takes a 4-3 lead.
Bloody hell. Okay, fair enough.
Outstanding stuff, Terry Peters. Well done.
Thank you.
Keep that effort up.
Well
but Lou, the impression was noted, and it may be taken into account in future episodes.
Maybe William Regal. But do you like the extended universe?
I do. I do like the extended universe, but you fell away at the end of it. Terry Peters had
the Undertaker was unnecessary.
Last summer, sleep kept us sane through the silence. This summer, you're going to need sleep to get over all of this. That's why it's the perfect time to upgrade to a Nectar mattress and get award-winning, precision-engineered sleep at incredible value. Prices start at just $499, and you get $399 in accessories thrown in, a 365-night home trial, and a forever warranty. Go to NectarSleep.com.
If you're looking for the next best thing to invest in, Try investing in your long-term health with Forward. Forward is intelligent medicine with a personal touch. Their doctors are dedicated to catching top killers like cancer and heart disease early, which could save you tens of thousands of dollars in the long run. So invest in a doctor that's invested in you. Visit GoForward.com to learn more about how Forward can help you manage your long-term health risks for one flat monthly fee. That's GoForward.com.
Right now, think about it.
You got to the match. The barbed wire was good. Yeah, and there was just 2 other falls as well. So
Look, his arms are bleeding, aren't they? So that's what happens.
So let's find out what we're doing next week.
I hope it's like one of the many characters I mentioned, because surprise. I've got to have more.
So we have got the first wrestler is Roman Reigns.
Yes.
The second wrestler is the Good Father. So the Good Father, not the Godfather, not Papa Shango, the Good Father. They are fighting over I've had that before. I'm not having that again. A non-stick saucepan and lid. So it has to be non-stick. So I'll be interested to see how you get that in.
Right, Roman Reigns. Good Father.
And lid. And it will be in... What match are we having? We are having a Kennel from Hell.
Oh my God.
No, Christ.
Right, okay.
There we are. Roman Reigns versus the Good Father, involving a non-stick saucepan and lid, and a Kennel from Hell match. Yeah. Are we all happy with that?
Very happy, Ross.
Oh, yes.
I've written some ideas down.
Have you taken a leaf out of Terry Peters?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I'm going to sound more prepared next week. What's the plan?
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
Right. So this week, what we are doing Money in the Bank 2011. It is
Sure.
CM Punk versus John Cena. We are capitalising on CM Punk's incoming return to AEW to wrestling.
Yeah, we're trying to get all the hits.
Yeah.
He could be back. By the time people listen to this, he's already back.
He could be back. He could have already wrestled. This is Money in the Bank 2011. And we're going to skip to, what time are we skipping to? I can't remember.
1 hour, 59:15.
1 hour, 59:15. So if everyone wants to skip to that.
1 hour, 59:15.
Are we going to do... Are we
You
going
should
to
see the match graphic.
Yes. Are we going to trust Terry Peters with the countdown again? I mean...
We can give him a go, can't we?
He bottled it last time by not finishing the
saying
countdown.
go. Yeah, that was an issue.
So Terry, just before we start, can you confirm that you will count down and then say go, and we'll all press play together?
Yeah, so it'll be 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, I've gone. Right, so
Right.
I'm on 1 hour.
Have you played already? Why? He's not done the
Hey!
countdown. Oh,
He's having some banner. He's having a laugh, isn't he?
He's got had me
He had him on strings.
there. So, right, so everyone should have, got the WWE Network up. If not, just pause it.
Pause right
Yeah,
now.
Pause and come back.
You can pause and come back to
Right,
it.
then. Are we ready, gentlemen?
Yeah, Tip Peters, go when you are ready.
3, 2, 1, play.
Right, so up next, the new WWE Championship, John Cena, will defend the championship against CM Punk. So he's
Cena
not
looks
left
weird
at
in
this
that
point, are they?
picture.
Cena.
Yeah, it looks a bit weird.
I think Cena's an odd-looking fellow. Not like, not
all
odd. I just think he looks like a young person like an old person trying to be young. I mean, he is. But when you go to watch Grease or something, and then you realise Danny Zuko is actually about 58. I just think that's what Cena looks like, and he looks worse when he grows his hair out. But
It does. Looks a bit like JBL.
Yeah, but he's on that show. He's doing the American version of Wipeout.
He is. He's a big movie star. He's not a big Hollywood star.
Yeah.
Right. Someone said the other week on, must have been on Twitter, I assume, we're in the golden age of wrestlers becoming actors.
Yeah.
We've got 3 on the go. Well, actually, no, we've got 4, because have you seen Edge's film with Fraser Crane.
Well, Edge is in Vikings.
Yeah, but have you seen the one he's in with Kelsey Grammer?
No, is that you?
Oh my god. It came out last year. It's called Money Plane. And it's Edge trying to rob a casino that Kelsey Grammer runs. It's on a plane.
It's mad how different Vince looks in this promo compared to what he does now.
Very young, isn't he? 10 years ago.
Yeah, but at the time he was old, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But he's in his 70s now, isn't he?
Is it 70 what now, this?
He's still got his do-rag hair. He's still got his post-ECW shaved shortcut as well, hasn't he?
No, 70 now?
He's in his 70s now, isn't he?
I thought, yeah, it must be the late 70s, right? It's well now, isn't he?
I don't know. I've said it.
Let's have a look.
But this is, the old...
kick you in the nuts. Brilliant.
75.
You forget, don't you, that CM Punk was the Nexus guy on this.
His mum lived to about 100, didn't she?
Vince. Vince is going to find a way to be like the oldest man in the world, isn't he? And he's still going to be lifting weights.
He's legit convinced that he won't die, isn't he? Like, not even like in a joking way. Like, he's just like, yeah, I'm not going to die.
He's in good shape, though, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Apologize.
Oh, I love this promo coming up between these two. There's one line that's like outstanding.
Right. I like the editing on this promo.
It's what they do well in it. They just do it well. This is it. Do you not see what you say about Cena? He is one of the best of all time. Isn't he?
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, definitely.
You don't have matches like this if you notice.
No, and he's been involved in a lot of good matches, hasn't he?
Oh yeah. This is it. This is the line.
Yeah.
New York Yankee. What a line. That's enough. You don't tell a guy from Boston that he's the New York Yankees. Right, it's great.
I'm so excited for Cena to be back because I just think him and Reigns, because I loved Cena Reigns last time when Reigns obviously wasn't as confident on the mic and Cena just ripped him a new one. But now Reigns is the best on the mic in the WWE.
Oh my god!
I can't wait for it.
Yeah, they've not had any back and forth from us yet. They're both just individual at the moment. But when it happens, it's going to be money.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the contract signing and Reigns to be sat at the head of the table.
Do you know what's a bit weird with this promo?
CM Punk chant.
Yeah, a lot of the issues that CM Punk raised in the WWE are still there.
Yeah,
This is a loud chant, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I wonder how the Rosemont crowd's going to be if Punk is in AEW.
Oh, that pop is just ridiculous.
You think they'll still chant CM Punk?
Yeah, more so probably. He's back in people's minds again, isn't he?
Yeah.
Side note, but I love this set.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, they're going to get back to doing new sets, aren't they?
No, they're all the same. No, they're all the same again. Yeah.
I thought that was the rumor.
It's just a big screen now. It's a new set, but it was the same for Raw
and
Slam. What do you reckon? Oh God, Frank the Clown guy is a bit of a douche on Twitter, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just seeing him in the crowd. What do you reckon he was actually feeling? Sort of walking into there with that.
He must be buzzing.
Yeah.
It's like the closest thing you can say is like a rock star coming out. You know, when
we'd seen the crowd to this music, though, isn't it? This is the last time we use this music.
Which one do you prefer?
This.
Do you prefer this one?
I mean, they're both absolute bangers.
As a song, I prefer this one, I think. But as a wrestling theme, I think I prefer Cult of Personality.
I prefer the intro for Cult of Personality.
Yeah. Just like...
It's on Guitar Hero 3, that song.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Living Colour, the band who recorded it, also started following AEW recently.
Yes, they did.
So I was going to get the rights to that one.
Yeah.
Classic sign. Put losers we riot.
AEW do like a real theme song, don't they?
Tony Khan likes saying he's bought the rights, doesn't he?
I was going to say, haven't they got the Pixies at the moment for Orange Cassidy?
Yeah.
And I don't know who they've got. I know Jungle Boy's got one as well, hasn't he?
Tarzan. It's the best theme tune in wrestling, that.
Is it? I don't think I still haven't heard
Tarzan Boy.
Jungle Boys.
Yeah.
Not heard it.
It's called Tarzan Boy. It's just like Tarzan's chant, but in like a 80s pop tune. It's glorious.
I might give that a list. I've heard it's good.
Yeah.
I think this is missing from wrestling sometimes, like proper songs.
Yeah.
I think that, but at the same time,
it's getting not everyone needs a proper song, but there are some special people that do need their own song.
It's only really Edge now, isn't he? Who's got one?
Yeah, some of them
Yeah.
can sound very generic. I remember when Big Cat, but when Big Cat split from Enzo, and they had the good. I liked their feature. It was just like rapping over the Italian music, wasn't it? But
Yeah.
he just got generic heel music.
Yeah, it's annoying they've had to change a lot of them recently as well, isn't it? Because the ones
Yeah.
who did have really good ones, Adam Cole, that's heartbreaking. Pete Dunne, Keith Lee, there's a lot they've had to change recently.
What is your favourite then? What's your? They lost the rights in. They haven't moved to somebody else.
CFOS.
They're trying to get rid of them because it's something to do with the royalties,
Yeah,
or something. So they've moved to Death Rebel, which have obviously created some absolute bangers like Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley's.
What's your favourite then of all time? What's your favourite theme tune of all time?
Ultimate Warrior.
Really? That's not as expected.
Just pumps you up, doesn't it? Oh, it gets you going.
Sting.
What, Sting Crosting?
It's full of deceit. It burns up.
Vladimir Kozlov.
And a dark shadow.
I don't know what Vladimir Kozlov's is.
He didn't have one.
Yeah.
No, for a while he just walked out to no music.
Sometimes that works, doesn't it? Ciampa, New Orleans.
Ciampa was great going out to new music.
But no, for me, Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior. See, mine would be, going on the proper songs, I think it would either be Batista or Christian.
Oh, it's a song you listen to.
I just really like Christians.
Yeah.
Christians is good, to be fair.
I'd probably have to go with Edge if it was just a song I listened to on a regular basis. John Cena's. Full album.
Do you listen to that on a regular basis?
Macho Man's album.
That's a good one. Real American's a good one, but obviously,
Yeah.
It's tainted though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got to have a good, for me, the best theme song, have a good, what we're saying in WWE, you know who it is within the first 1 second.
This crowd is ridiculous. God,
the hot are they?
Oh.
And I think Cena's theme tune is good for riling people up who don't like it.
He doesn't like it now, does he?
Does he not?
He said if it had you well, he'd come out to something like Enter Sandman. Like it's not his type of music.
Does he not like hip hop anymore then?
No, I think he was just good at rapping and he got him a break.
I have to say, some of John Cena's t-shirts aren't brilliant.
Wrestling t-shirts in general are not good, are they?
I think John Cena's are particularly bad, though. I think these have always
they're very garish.
Yeah.
For me,
oh my word, there's a man dressed as John Cena on the front row.
Yeah, what are you doing there?
Look, there he is.
Yes,
if Cena wins, we riot. Absolutely incredible.
I just was that Colt Cabana?
I was going to say it looked like Colt Cabana.
That could have been. They were
Colt Cabana,
then,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
That did look like Colt Cabana.
It is, isn't it? Behind
it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'd have to say Steel as well.
Yeah.
I'm just
back on that wrestling t-shirt. Oh, the rest crying. See him from his eye.
Former Premier League winner David Mayer, now WWE referee.
This will be a niche one. This will be a niche one to Lou, but is that not Dave Nags?
Oh God.
Former football coach Dave Nags.
I don't think Dave Nags would be getting a shout out on this.
Is that not him though?
Unless, looks more like his son actually. Dave Nags is a little old on that, right? Johnny.
Yeah, but then we'll go back to wrestling t-shirts. I think it's because they've got stuff on the back.
Right. I got Edge's new t-shirt. It just said like iconoclast and a star, and I thought it looks really cool. No, ain't enough, is it? It's got a big bloody R on the arm and a big R on the back. I don't want it, Russ.
They overprint.
I'm going to try steaming it off.
They do overprint on wrestling t-shirts. I
just want a cool t-shirt that I can wear for the gym. But people look at it and go, nice one, mate. He's a wrestling fan.
See, I had an Undisputed Era one. And it's got Shock the System and massive letters on the back, but it's just got the emblem on the front.
It's just not good, is it?
I can't wear it outside.
I think that's why the Bullet Club t-shirt got so popular.
It's just a cool. It's like a 316 shirt.
Just a cool, which Peter's bloody wearing, Russ.
Yeah, and you're wearing the.
Does that not have a big skull on the back?
Yeah, I don't really like the back. I don't really wear it out for that reason.
There you go.
The original ones didn't, did they?
No, they did. They always had that on the back.
Have they really?
Yeah.
I'd rather it just say Austin 316.
Yeah, they just love it. I think they just go, it's free real estate.
Just put it on the back.
Right,
a t-shirt NWO. That's the same as NWO ones.
Just before we get into t-shirts a little bit more, the way Justin Roberts announces the word John really grates on me. I've raised this on the podcast before.
Yeah.
Not needed.
Cena.
I think it adds to the moment.
Yeah, I like Justin Roberts. He's probably one of my
I do
favourite.
like him. I just don't like him the way he says John. There you go. There's a niche bit of.
Let's go on then. We've done favourite theme songs. Favourite wrestling t-shirts that we have. Because there's probably loads that we don't. There's loads that
yours is Gangrel. Oh no, who you have? You threw that out, didn't you?
My favourite one that I had was a Travis Banks one, which is no longer my favourite one.
Yeah, I quite like that Alistair Black one I've got.
That was cool because it doesn't look like a wrestling t-shirt, is it?
I like the ones that don't look like wrestling t-shirts, like the Bray Wyatt one I've got, where he's got a scarecrow on the back, on the front, on the back it says "Illuminate Oblivion." You wouldn't know that was a wrestling t-shirt, so I prefer the ones that you don't really know aren't wrestling t-shirts, if that makes sense.
For me, Snoop Dogg, Undertaker, also, two legends.
Did anyone's Why You're Insane Clown Posse in the crowd there in the white and red?
Is it actually them?
Well, it looks like them.
They love the graps, though. They could be.
They were in it, weren't they?
Former WCW wrestlers, weren't they?
It's them.
Yeah. The guy in the white. I've just seen him sat down, shaggy suited up.
Oh yeah, there he is.
I mean, juggalos are a different breed of people, aren't they?
Yeah.
And the guy in the red as well. There you go. They've just stood up again.
Yeah, Juggalo Championship Wrestling Rest.
Yeah. Speaking of juggalos, there's a really they don't do it anymore, but former wrestling around Wrestling Federation wrestler Sol Vulcano.
Yeah.
He had a podcast with Brian Quinn from also from the Practice Jokers called What Say You? And they did a show on juggalos and they had the juggalo on and it's really interesting.
Oh, did they? I've not listened to I used to listen to those, but I've not listened to that one.
They had the best theme song of any podcast.
Yeah, we should hire it as they don't do that show anymore. They've not done one like a year, have they?
Well, he's got his own now. Sol Vulcano's got two different ones. He's got a food one and he's got Hey Babe.
They both got their own, haven't they?
Yeah, and Tell Him Steve Dave, isn't it? That Brian Quinn does.
Yeah, I do like What Say You there.
How nervous do you reckon the ref was in all of this as well? Because he knows how hot this is.
Well, he's got his big spot coming up, eh? That must be, as a referee, when you've got like a big ref bump spot, you must have that in the back of your mind the entire time. Like, what if you go down the wrong point? What if you catch the wrong elbow and you're in the match? But he's got a headpiece on it, or Vince going, Bob.
For the refs, so you've got to, because I was watching, I think it was WrestleMania, 10 times a match ending it shouldn't have. So imagine a match like this, if he counts three, because it's legit, isn't it? In WWE, if he counts three, that's it.
I think was it Mike Chioda who said they actually get bonuses if they do that, because Vince wants to keep the wrestlers on the toes.
Yeah, but imagine if he did in this match.
Oh, in this match, you just want to call it now, like,
and Cena wins.
Like, yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure on him.
Well, it was like was it Chioda who refereed the Undertaker match?
Yeah.
Where he lost the streak. He hesitated, didn't he? Because he was like, shit, am I meant to do this?
Yeah, they didn't tell him, did they?
Yeah.
Which is, I think, how they should do it.
Yeah.
But
then I also remember, this is really random, Ross, but I once remember Monty Brown accidentally getting carried out in ECW.
Is Michael Cole heel here, or is he face again? I can't really work it out.
I think he's still heel, isn't he?
That will be that year, I think, when WrestleMania 27.
Sounds very, I was going to say, it sounds heelish just from what him and King are saying.
Yeah, it was, because part of Punk's promo was the whole, he wasn't happy that The Rock was in next year's WrestleMania main event.
Yeah.
Because he announced it a year out, didn't he?
It was weird that they did that, like announced that a year in advance.
I guess, though, with The Rock, you want all the eyes on it, don't you?
The thing is, it's in the back of your mind that whatever happens in this, that the championship is going to end up with The Rock. And if they're building for Cena Rock, you know it's going to have the championship in it.
It never did the first one in, did it? They said they were going to. They said that this is after WrestleMania 27, yeah. So right, WrestleMania 28 was the first one, yeah.
Yeah, so the second one then, you would know that's going to have the championship in it.
Yeah. Although I think that one was, because Punk,
didn't The Rock get injured in one of them? Was
The Rock beat Punk, and
Yeah, I mean, The Rock, as good as The Rock is, beating Punk is weird.
Because Punk wanted to be a triple threat, didn't he? Which is why he left.
Peters, you're thinking like a fan who watches every week. You're not thinking like a casual.
Yeah,
I remember watching it live. It was a stupid way they did it. It was.
I know, I'm not saying it's so stupid he's doing it, but The Rock, that gets you a thing on SportsCenter. That gets you on E. That gets you on.
Why is there a troll doll as well next to John Cena hat? She literally looks like a troll doll.
Yeah, but The Rock winning a title back is big news, and it gets him everywhere.
Oh yeah, it is. It's huge news. Look, there she is, troll.
That's it. Peters.
Troll doll.
You can't just call women trolls.
So he's done.
I'm a troll.
It's 10 years ago. It could be anywhere now. That's mad that this is 10 years ago.
Yeah, it is. It's totally ridiculous. I wonder as well how Cena and Punk both felt about going into this match. Like, I wonder if they got on and stuff like that.
I think CM Punk has said in the past that he sees this as the ultimate match. He sees it like Batman versus Superman. Like, Superman should win, but somehow Batman's got his number.
I say it is because you see him sort of just talking a little bit through, the spots and stuff. You can just see them mouthing. Mm-hmm. So I was just wondering. I wonder if they got on or just sort of.
I think Cena's job. Despite what the internet would want you to believe, I think Cena's quite well liked behind the scenes, isn't he?
Very, yeah. Apart from unless you're Alex Riley,
yeah. Oh, Wade Barrett,
yeah.
He must hate him for that.
Yeah.
There was a thing when I was listening to a podcast before, but someone said Cena is now aware of his legacy, which is why because I think his matches got better before he went to Hollywood, especially the one with AJ Styles.
Oh, it was so good.
So I think Cena,
at some point.
I think Cena himself wants to be known as a top wrestler, not this polarizing figure. Because he started playing to the crowd a lot more, didn't he? Yeah. Before he left.
I think he is one of the greatest of all time.
It's good.
Michael Cole's pushing him as the greatest of all time, isn't he? On SmackDown at the moment.
In terms of longevity,
yeah. Well, that's what Austin always says, isn't it? No one's ever been like him.
Hogan's was similar.
Yeah, Undertaker was long, but he was never on top the entire time. Like, can you think of a time where Cena's been in a program that's not been the main program?
No, and Hogan
when he got stabbed by Jesus.
Yeah, he wasn't top wrestler.
Once he reached the top, he never left it, did he?
No, once he reached the top, that was it.
And Hogan wasn't. Well, no, it's not Hogan. Undertaker wasn't on SmackDown for months at a time.
Yeah.
I also miss both
those shows, when he's back. I
also miss both of the original Spanish commentators that are commentating on this match.
Hugo Savinovich and Carlos Cabrera.
Yeah, that's another one. Hugo Savinovich. Yeah, I couldn't remember the other one. That was a big clothesline, by the way.
Ooh.
Michael Cole just said it at the same time.
I know anybody who says Cena can't wrestle, I'm not having it at all.
Incorrect.
He's going to be there. He goes and Charlie goes and everyone's, especially WWE Mount Rushmores. He has to be on there.
He has to be.
He has to be.
Yeah.
Well, isn't he one of the most successful champs ever?
Yeah.
How many is he on? World champs?
16.
16. He's tied with Ric Flair.
He's going to get another one then.
I think it's kind of annoying that his last reign was
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
He'll get another one. There's no way they'll leave him on 16.
I think
they will.
I've got a theory, right? Hear me out. They've just announced that Cena is going to be at Madison Square Garden September 10th. I think he might win at SummerSlam and drop it back in a big, massive Madison Square Garden SmackDown main event.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think that would hurt the Tribal Chief.
I think they might do it just for shock value because I can't see Goldberg beating Lashley.
No.
And again, I also can't see Goldberg losing 4 matches in a row. So who knows?
Bring Goldberg back. Bring Goldberg back was stupid.
No, but he gets ratings, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't think he needs to be in the world title picture.
No.
But is Cena even going to be in it? Because Finn Balor's just challenged Roman and being accepted. Who knows?
It was Finn Balor's birthday the other day, 10/40.
That's not
Is Finn Balor's 40?
40, yeah. He was on the independent team for a long time.
Yeah. But that's the thing, isn't it? AJ Styles is the same. There's a lot of them have not been in WWE that long.
Lashley's 45.
Yeah. Credit to him.
Yeah.
Because you don't think of elite athletes as being in the 40s, do you?
No.
And they're going.
Shows how much they're looking after themselves, doesn't it? When you think about how old was Foley when we watched it, his retirement, actually 34 or something. Really young, wasn't he?
Well, there's DDT by CM Punk now, which, as we know, Wrestling Around Wrestling Federation is one of the most dangerous moves.
That would have ended any backstage brawl in Wrestling Around.
It's a popular finisher by a lot of them.
That and the Samoan Slam, Samoan Driver.
This is, I'm just a bit shocked. I will see this. He's got me in his 40s, isn't he? No?
Yeah.
I think it'll be late 40s, I think.
Let's have a look.
I reckon 48.
Well,
44. Yeah. So yeah, Dave Bautista's in his 50s now, I think.
Well, he was old when he started, don't he, Batista?
How you doing, Dave?
52.
Will be one of the best Raw moments of all time.
Do you know what I'm also enjoying? Not 1,000,001 camera cuts as well, because I watched a highlight of something of somebody swinging some chairs on SmackDown or Raw last week? And genuinely, every time the chair was swung, it was one camera when it was up here and one camera when it was hitting him. It was just like awful to watch.
Oh, Drew McIntyre, wasn't it? Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, it was absolutely atrocious to watch because the camera cuts.
I struggle with Raw.
SmackDown and Raw are worse, aren't they?
Yeah.
SmackDown and Raw are a lot worse than pay-per-views.
Yeah, that's definitely Colt Cabana.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually made me feel a bit sick. Just because, like, say, because of how quick you can swing a chair as well, just the cameras moving between the two is just awful.
Have you seen the video of the cameraman who's like bobs up and down with the camera, the chair shots?
No,
I think it's the Seth Rollins one, yeah, and someone's in the crowd's filming it. Sorry, anonymous gentleman.
Yeah, I was going to say the anonymous RGM, odd hornswoggle.
Oh, God, this is the answer to, oh, shit, we have to come and finish this. Well, Hornswoggle can be it. What's worse then? Hornswoggle being the Raw GM, Hornswoggle being the illegitimate son, or Eric Rowan having a spider in his cage?
Oh, Vince is an illegitimate son.
Yeah, because it killed the career, didn't it?
Mm.
Kind of.
That could have been such a good storyline.
I mean, they tried to do it with Angle, didn't they? But no one cared about Angle's illegitimate son.
I remember the time it was pretty big, and then it was just like, Jason Jordan.
I was real disappointed because I really liked Mr. Kennedy at the time.
Yeah.
Well, it was his attitude.
He kept getting injured, apparently. Like
something to Randy Orton, wasn't
it? They took money
allegedly
in the bank off him as well, didn't they, because of his injury?
Yeah, and he wasn't as injured as he thought, and then
and you killed him twice, then, haven't you? So there's no real coming back from it.
So I was listening to Kennedy on, I think it must have been Stone Cold's podcast a few years ago now, and he was saying when he was on SmackDown, he'd been there a while, so he knew how all the big stars worked, so everyone liked him. When he went to Raw, he didn't realize he had to start from like the bottom again. So he said he's like Cena's asking him to like go through the match together, and he's like, "Nah, I'll do it later," which is what he didn't realize how things on Raw went, and that's why he never really got on when he went to Raw.
Yeah, I can see that.
And he said he regrets it.
Yeah,
which as you would.
What do you end up in TNA?
Because he'd already worked with Undertaker, so he thought, I'm up there, I'm one of the big stars. They need to start coming to me instead of me going to them and stuff. But the Raw ones are like, who's this kid? He's come from SmackDown, but he's on the A show now. Yeah. He needs to start pulling his weight.
Yeah. There must have been a lot of jealousy and resentment because he was getting pushed to the moon, as it were, for a brief period.
I really liked his finisher.
I can't remember.
The senton.
Oh, yeah.
When he had him on on the top of his shoulder and he stood up and did the senton. I thought it was such a cool thing. I remember being really captivated by Mr. Kennedy.
I remember doing it to Hornswoggle off the ladder once.
Yeah.
It was just his entrance, wasn't it? He had the best entrance.
Yeah, with the mic that came down,
Everyone still remembers that, don't they? I remember when Newcastle signed Kennedy.
Yeah.
And that was the still referencing it.
I remember his feud with the Undertaker because Kane was having a feud with MVP at the same time. It was good stuff. You have a last man standing match with Undertaker? Or some sort of...
He had a hair match in it, last ride match.
Ride match.
What's interesting about what's going on at the moment, though, is can you hear the crowd? Let's Go Cena sounds like a very young audience, and Cena Sucks is a very mature audience. Again, nice. Oh, we got the Bookman on commentary as well.
I mean, I just know it's Booker T, yeah?
Yeah, I haven't really listened to it. I haven't really heard him. There he is. Bookman. I think John Cena's here. Is he Michael Cole? Is he Bookman?
I love Booker T, this era. This is the same era as Booker T's. What?
Yeah, well, that was heel Cole, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we've got Cole, Lawler, and Booker.
Yeah. I'm going to say Michael Cole. I think he's like so good now. He's with Pat McAfee.
Didn't he say Pat McAfee is like one of the best partners ever had? And he's so glad Pat McAfee came on.
Yeah, he's great.
Lovely. Forgot that outside by Cena.
Bloody hell.
Christ.
You can see why this. I mean, how long we go in? 10 minutes. You can see why it's got 5 stars.
Yeah.
Still think I'm more sweaty than them two are at the moment, though.
It is warm.
Bloody hot, isn't it?
It is warm.
Greasy Peters.
That was huge, that. I mean, that takes some trust as well, don't it, to let someone do that on you.
See, this is why I hate people calling Cena a bad wrestler. CM Punk doesn't let him do that if he's a bad wrestler.
Have you ever seen when Elijah Burke kicks CM Punk and you say, Punk go, wow, that hurt? Because he just
Elijah Burke. See, that's the CM Punk I remember.
He
remember this.
He went to TNA as well. Him and do you remember Sylvester Terkay?
Yeah.
Did
we not? Was they not in December to Dismember?
I liked Elijah Burke. Yeah, they were. I liked Elijah Burke, to be fair.
Yeah, he seems to have a lot of potential, doesn't he? I think he did do very well in TNA, didn't he?
Yeah,
Is he still there?
he did. I don't know, actually.
Is he the Pope?
Yeah, D'Angelo De Niro, whatever it's called. Just kidding.
Yeah.
There's some old actors there, eh?
Look like he's got Robert
Cena
De Niro.
looks in really good shape here as well, doesn't he?
But Cena's a genetic freak, isn't he? The man is just like he gets injuries. He's supposed to be out for 6 months. He's out for about a day.
He's literally like a once in a generation wrestler as well, isn't he? So you've had the Hulk Hogan's, haven't you, in the 80s, 90s?
I would say it depends on how Reign goes. Cena is the last megastar.
I think Reigns is going to end up in Hollywood soon.
He already has.
Yeah, but like properly.
Yeah, right.
They'll lose him again, I reckon.
Yeah, he's a good looking kid.
If nothing else, he could be Jason Momoa's stunt double.
But I think Cena's the last proper megastar. Cena's on the level of Austin and The Rock.
I can confirm that Cena in Fast and Furious 9 is not very good.
Isn't that?
No, Fast and Furious 9 is an awful film.
I mean, all Fast and Furious are awful.
Yeah, but we've got them cinema things, haven't we? So we just went to see it.
I'm very much looking forward to
2.5 hours of my life, I'm never getting back.
Suicide Squad that he's in.
Is he? Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, he does look.
He looks
like Nicky ASH, though.
Yeah, he's got his own spin-off as well.
Nicky ASH, so
yeah.
I want a fan of Suicide Squad though. So
what the second one?
Yeah.
Have you seen the second one?
No, I haven't seen the second one yet. But I want a fan of the first one. To me, it was missing the oomph.
Yeah.
Of a
the
film.
new one's got the same director as Guardians of the Galaxy on it. So.
James Gunn. Is it James Gunn? It was all kicking off when he got sacked from Disney, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's back on that as well now. He's doing both. Best of both worlds.
The boos for breaking up the momentum there. Lethal J, that's Insane Clown Posse guy's name, isn't it?
Yeah, Shaggy 2
I think that's actually them, isn't it? That's
it must be.
No one else is going to dress up like them, right?
not now. Not
until we go to AEW.
I'm not dressing up as Shaggy 2 though.
You said you were. That's the wrestler on promise.
I reckon Dart's dressed as Insane Clown Posse.
Wow.
That'd be niche.
Nobody would get it.
Yeah.
Nobody would get it.
That's the best part.
Just I don't know. Somebody would be like, "Are you supposed to be Sting? Are you guys Kiss?"
Oh God.
Or the darts.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you wearing, Paul? I like that what you get as.
Yeah.
Imagine if this went to a double count out after all the build up.
I know if this was spoiler, it's got an ending. Imagine this was like a screwy finish to Cena 1.
Yeah.
Which
that could ever be satisfying because it used to happen all the time. You know, when we look at like old WCW cards and stuff.
Screwy finish.
Screwy finish or Dusty finish was named after him. But I'll just double count out, double DQ.
I think it can be. I think it can work.
Ooh.
But there has to be a finish to the story.
Yeah. That's what they could do, Peters. You're right. Maybe they could do a double count out or something and then do the rematch at Madison Square Garden.
Yep.
Do you think Cena's going to get on top and then Jay and Jimmy are going to get involved?
Yeah.
They're going to be involved, aren't they?
And
but do you think they're going to just...
If you smell... Da-da-da-da.
Oh my God.
And then a plot twist. Nikki Bella and John Cena get married again.
Yeah. She's married to Atom.
She's
not married to him, is she? I don't think.
She is.
Is she married to him?
She's married to him.
I didn't know
she's pregnant with his baby.
Another one?
Yeah, probably. Did she have the baby? I don't know. I'm not considering news for her.
It's Strictly Come Dancing fame.
It's called Matteo. I can only assume it's named after Dominic Matteo.
Yeah.
As in the Leeds defender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Former Liverpool and Leeds defender Dominic Matteo. And Stoke defender.
Yeah. Yeah, the field, didn't they, Stoke? It was like the Middlesbrough of the Championship.
I remember reading a profile on Atom once, and he once said that he was a diehard fan of FC Barcelona, and I just thought, you boring man. Do you know what I mean? Because he's not from Spain, I don't think.
I like the
He's
name.
Russian, is he?
Yeah, I just thought it's very boring. So I just from that point onwards, I've got this guy's got no personality, based completely on the fact that he said he was a diehard Barcelona supporter.
So it's the cult of personality, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
What do you mean by diehard? Do you mean you look at the results on Twitter?
Yeah, so I mean
you buy the shirt, yeah.
On WrestleZone.com once, I once started a thread that was called CM Punk cunt of personality ? And it was like, is he just annoying? People did not agree.
Well, have you seen the? I should have mentioned this in the news. We'll do it now. Eddie Guerrero was trending the other day, wasn't he? Because someone said he was
that guy. Yeah.
Somebody said he was a B+ player, and everybody went mental.
I think was it Denise Salcedo who put something like, "What are your like unpopular wrestling opinions" or something? So he put that, and he's you've got Mick Foley tweeting at you. You got to call it down at that point.
Yeah,
I didn't see that actually.
Yeah, he was trending for like 2 days because everyone was just defending
there's a guy in a tux. He looks like me at prom.
Yeah,
he's a smartly dressed fellow, that guy, isn't he?
Oh yeah, no, it looks like that Keanu Reeves meme.
Yeah,
from back in the day.
Oh, from Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
That would have been so good if CM Punk had landed on his feet, which I think he was supposed to. I mean, incredibly hard to do.
Would have got 5.25 if he'd have got that.
I love his Chicago gear. It's good, isn't it?
I did feel sorry for that fella. And
yeah,
hopefully he can go back on his swear.
I think he was like a wrestling podcast or something like that.
Some things that you just know not to say.
You just not said, yeah.
Whether you think it, whether you personally think he was right.
You don't say it. What was it? Unpopular wrestling opinions.
Denise Salcedo tweeted it, I think, and it was like something like that.
Oh, Tuxedo wants Cena to win.
She tweets like every 10 minutes though, so I probably have to go about like 2 days.
But it was basically Eddie Guerrero's B+.
Disgraceful.
Yeah.
And I think he said it wasn't until he died people started respecting him.
No, I don't think that's true.
I didn't watch it at the time, so I can't comment.
Everyone goes on about the big six of SmackDown, don't they? And he's included in there.
Yeah.
Ollie Ossa, it was. Poor lad.
Was his Twitter still on?
I believe so, yeah.
Is he not deleted the tweet?
Nice. No, I think he knows people in the wrestling game.
Right.
Bulldog.
It's followed by Adam Pacitti and Kenny McIntosh, so he must know people.
Yeah.
And my close personal friend BT Gunn, so
I'm almost finding myself here saying come on Punk. I know what happens. It's 10 years ago. I'm still finding myself saying come on Punk.
Were you not morbidly curious to see what happened to Cena one? Because I was.
I was.
What's that?
Morbidly curious to see what happened to Cena one. This one and One Night Stand.
Yes, I was going to say that. There's 2 times where you think, just what if Cena won?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was in the face, that one, isn't it?
That is a nasty.
Scramble your brains.
That is a nasty pasty, that, isn't it?
You can't fake that, can you? That's not been. No. He's put it all in there. Jesus.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, I would love to go back in time and just say, yeah, RVD, sorry, mate, Cena's winning.
You know, that what if thing where you just change the timeline slightly.
Yeah.
Just
what if Cena wins this one?
What happens?
I mean, that could be something we could do and then fantasy book for till Cena losing it.
Yeah. Yes.
If he wins with
my days. Imagine if he made him tap out. I still think the perfect way of ending the Undertaker streak was for Cena to make him tap out to this.
Imagine if he tapped out in his hometown.
It's just so bad. I don't know why he doesn't arch back more. It's just so bad, isn't it? Is it one of the worst submissions of all time?
Well, if you look at his neck, yes, but if you look at the position he's got his leg,
yeah,
then it's probably more dangerous there. Oh, maybe not. That's pretty sloppy.
It looks like Cena's laid on him.
I don't know. As a man that's been put in a Mexican surfboard before, not even being lifted up in it, that hurts a lot. That does really hurt.
Yeah, but he's just laid on top of it. It's not like when I put you with a CrossFit.
No, but the Mexican surfboard isn't too dissimilar from that. It's just, in a way, the way the legs are is the most painful bit. Like when I got put in one, I felt like my knees were just going to rip in two. It was awful.
Well, restrictions have ended, so we can try it.
Yeah.
A Mexican surfboard.
Yeah, Ross could do a Mexican surfboard on you.
I'm pretty sure I am the reigning wrestling champion.
I wonder who the
I've had knee surgery, so
I wonder who the celebrities in the crowd were this for this pay-per-view.
John Stewart. Imagine if John Stewart ran out and ruined this.
Shaggy Tuda up and Violent, yeah.
Yeah, fair point. right there in front of me, aren't they?
Colt Cabana, what more do you want?
Colt Cabana, yeah. And it was.
But he had his Scotty. Yeah, he had his Scotty Goldman.
Yeah. That was in the 2000s, wasn't it?
Hey, Colt Cabana, how you doing? Yeah.
2006 was it? Colt
Yeah.
And Ace Steel was the guy who played Donald Trump.
Ah, yeah.
When he
with the hair.
wrestled, yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie
Colt
O'Donnell.
Cabana was 2007, 2009. So he'd only been 2 years gone.
Yeah, because he started getting really popular and they just let him go. It was really odd, that one.
Yeah. I remember it being quite a big thing at the time, them signing him.
Mm-hmm. But now he's in AEW and he's not friends with Punk anymore. Oh my God, what's going to happen?
Oh, that's going to be his first match.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
nice.
I love it. I love it. It's all the drama. I just love it. See where his leg is there. That'd hurt you.
Yeah, it's just the pulling on the neck. Don't look very good, does it?
Apparently, Ace Steel was signed from WWE from 2004 to 2007.
Yeah, and in that time
And now he's back again.
Is he a trainer now?
Yeah, he was Fairload. Now he's back.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's quite a few big indie guys, isn't there? Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce, yeah.
They've got rid of Sanjay Dutt, haven't they?
He left it. He got to TNA.
Yeah, he's gone to... Is it TNA?
Not TNA. AEW. Sorry, internet. I said we're cancelled. I'm going to be more popular.
I said it earlier on.
I'm going to be more popular than bloody Ollie Ossa, for I say. Yeah.
They've had... They've still got Abyss as well, haven't they?
Joseph Parks.
Yeah.
I wish they did more of his character when it was on TV for a bit, when he was like AJ's assistant.
Yeah.
Statistician, however it was.
I remember watching TNA back in the day and thinking Abyss was great.
Yeah. And then I always used to think that until I think Bruce Pritchard just said, well, he was just a Kane ripoff. And I was he was.
Yeah, but you accept that though, don't you? But he did do the hardcore matches, to be fair. He did get put through glass and in literally picking barbed wire out of his arm.
Yeah, we discovered him through the wrestling channel, which they should bring back.
The actual wrestling channel.
Bring back the wrestling channel. Yeah.
That's how I fell in love with Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
I watched Samoa Joe's greatest matches and his series with Punk.
Oh, my word.
There we go. It's it. It's over.
Do you prefer FU or a...
FU.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense to me. I didn't like it when they changed it. There was rumours they were going to change to the throwback, which would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I'll tell you what I am enjoying as well, watching the crowds, different people in the crowd when it's either Punk or Cena on top. It's genuinely...
Yeah, it's like a legit sports crowd, isn't it?
Yeah. It's genuinely quite interesting to see who's supporting who. Because obviously there's some John Cena fans in the front row, but obviously surrounded by Chicago.
The guy. There's a massive guy there with a We Hate Cena shirt.
Yeah, he's everywhere, isn't that
guy? Next to a little child.
Wearing the Cena shirt. Ooh, yeah.
And then next to the big man there that's also wearing.
Yeah.
I mean, that takes some balls, doesn't it, to be fair, to wear a Cena shirt to that event.
Cena always goes and takes his picture with those guys, doesn't he? The We Hate Cena guys. When he wins.
Yeah, he loves it. When there's a picture of him saying "Rise above the hate" and there's the sign saying "We hate Cena."
Yeah,
that's because Cena's smart. Cena knows what he's doing.
Ooh,
that's supposed to be a power bomb.
That was like when Batista broke his neck, wasn't it? By doing that,
Batista broke his
neck. Batista broke Cena's neck by doing that move.
It was like, Cena probably came back after like a week.
Mm-hmm.
That was like Sid Vicious doing his big boot off the top rope.
Oh no!
The most hideous thing I've ever seen.
They told him, didn't they, to put more aerial moves in his.
What is he playing out with that though?
In his move set, so a 6'7" man thinks he'd jump off a top rope onto his ankle.
What is he playing with that?
Why would you not just use an axe handle?
Yeah, why is he trying to do that? Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, it's horrible. If you're into that.
I love how everyone stood on the feet as well.
Sounds a good match. If you're on your feet, I think. And it's interesting as well. They've kept us going because sometimes these long matches are boring, aren't they? Yeah, but this has been.
I think crowds really help as well, though, don't they?
Oh yeah, and it feels funny. It feels like they're being the end game for the past 10 minutes, doesn't it? Like it feels like you can end at any point.
Yeah, but there's still loads more to happen.
And even like stuff like that where it's not going to be a free count, it still feels like it could be.
Yeah,
that's a good sign.
Just imagine if it was. I'd love that.
Just ends there. Yeah.
Yeah. Cena wins like when he won the Money in the Bank. It's his hands.
Yeah, the way they're building it, like he's got the entire future in WWE as well.
Well, the storyline, I'm led to believe, was Punk was going to take the title away. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
He should do it for longer.
Should have for longer. They should have let him do some indie dates with the title. I think
Yes.
that would have been so cool. But
Like let him go to Ring of Honor or something.
he was out for 8 days, wasn't he?
Who's
Yeah.
Cena? Oh, it's Punk.
Punk. And in that time, Rey Mysterio won a tournament for the vacant title and Cena beat him same night.
Yeah. Cena hadn't wrestled all night.
Yeah.
It was like when Cena went away after being fired for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
They just need to let things breathe, I think. And it's
Yeah,
more
they should have
shocking.
let him miss SummerSlam. I think. Do something else, SummerSlam, and then... Yeah,
It's like, oh my God, he's actually back.
Because he threatened to go to Ring of Honor, didn't he? Threatened to go to New Japan. Let him do a couple of matches out, both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
make it seem legit.
Let him join the G1. Why not?
You can't have him losing, can you?
Let him go January 4th, Tokyo Dome, get him there.
You can't have him losing, but then I guess CM Punk probably won't lose. If he
No,
won.
he won't lose. I think at the time, there was no, like, AEW around. You could have just gone, we'll give you, like, this much money.
Yeah.
You beat someone and you'll complain. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, literally. Vince, if it was ever done, Vince would have just been like,
Yeah.
Yeah, have a match on New Japan for
On
the
NGW.
WWE Championship.
NGW, that's it. You should sign up in all.
Fucking NGW, that'd be incredible.
Jobs out to Nathan Cruz.
Yeah, but just inside of in this bloody caravan or whatever he lives in these days.
Van, don't know.
He goes travels the world. How's the wrestling landscape in a van?
Oh,
Has it?
Yeah,
There
it's
we
got
go.
like a
converted van.
motorhome thing.
Ah,
Cool idea, to be fair.
Do you know what? I've always thought this. If I was a wrestler, that's what I would do. Put like
Convert
a
van.
put a mattress in the back of a van. I don't think I'd go to like the point. I've seen some people on YouTube where they put like sinks and stuff in them. I don't think I'd do that. I'd just get a shower at the venue and stuff. But yeah, just put a mattress in the van, and then imagine what money you save in an hotel, especially if you're a new and upcoming wrestler.
you want to get a big Torbus like CM Punk used to have?
Oh,
my
my
word.
There we go.
That's incredible.
Share it with coffee, didn't he?
Yeah, if
Just
you're
fine.
wrestling in thingy though. Yeah, I mean, in England, you don't need to talk.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
nowhere in
Torbus.
England that you can't get, so you can get back home in the same day, can't you? So
Yeah. No, not if you're like in wrestling like Edinburgh or something else. I know it's called Plymouth. There you go.
yeah, no, but you could get back home. I would drive halfway after
Yeah,
the match.
what have you been through a table?
I enjoyed the
Still drive
desperation
halfway.
as
The
well.
rest.
I enjoyed the desperation as well there. For him to try and keep Cena in. I think, to be fair, I always think being a wrestler would be really cool. And then, like, have you ever watched WWE Ride Along?
Yeah,
And like you see, they've got to travel 250 miles. It's a 4-hour journey, and like they finish at like 11 at night. So you think, Jesus, so they won't get there till like 3 a.m. You don't go to sleep straight away, do you? And I just think that side of it must be awful.
and then you get up at 10 and go to the gym.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was, and you're probably aching from the night before as well. So really don't want to go, and you have to eat right as well.
Oh, it's a dedicated lifestyle for sure. It
Oh,
is.
definitely.
Here he is, Johnny Ace,
Johnny Ace. That was weird.
Big Vin. Suit jacket's a bit long there,
I was
lads.
going to say,
Isn't it?
do you know they look like? Have you ever seen that boxer who's that real tall boxer who wears the suit and he looks absolutely ridiculous in it?
Is it,
What's his name?
are you talking about Nikolai Valuev?
No, he's a Welsh guy.
David Price.
Yes, I knew it was David Summit or other.
I'm not seeing him, but I need to Google him.
Google it, and it
He's not Welsh, Peter's Scouser.
is he Scouse? Well,
Big-
just
Big
Just
ginger
Google-
Scouser.
just Google it, Lou, and he looks incredible. I love that Cena's like, no way, you let him this happen.
Why is his suit so big?
Well, he's about 6'7".
Big lad, David Price.
It's a big old suit, that, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a little tie as well that he's got on. He's 6'8", Lou.
6'8".
He was the Olympic silver medalist.
Ah. That's the guy, right?
Yeah, big ginger guy, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't make him
Is
look a
it-
real spot. Here we go.
GTS, that's it.
2, 3.
Only
boom.
one
There we
as
go.
well.
Bloody won it.
Only
Look at
one.
that crowd. Oh, Vince. Go on, David Price.
Poor game management by Cena.
What a pop.
At Lagana.
Shall we
Dave
go
Lagana.
follow him?
It's Dave Lagana, is that not at Lagana?
Sure is. Former writer.
Is he still doing it at NWA with Billy Corgan?
Oh, is that what he does?
He's what he went to. And does he not also do Busted Up and Radio?
Everyone does Busted Up and Radio.
Oh,
We do,
my
don't we? I
word.
think.
Do you know what I like about this? It's not happened yet, but CM Punk will go through the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
He's quit, and his contract's expired.
Where do you reckon he goes? Because there must be fans leaving the building. How long do you reckon he gives it before he's like, actually, I'm backstage?
I imagine he goes backstage, he gets funneled up by security. Oh, they've blocked somewhere off.
Yeah.
And he goes that way. And he gets into a golf cart or something.
I love the despair on Vince's face as well.
He's good, isn't he, Vince? This is why Vince is one of the best of all time.
Mm-hmm.
You believe everything that happens to Vince, you believe it.
I'm loving everyone pulling out digital cameras as well rather than living on camera phones.
There we go.
It's not happening, Vince.
Yes, Vince.
It's annoyed, isn't he?
Lawler's like, come on, mate. It's not my fault. Booker's just happened to be there.
Oh, Alberto, dickhead.
Who? Yeah, cash it in.
Yeah.
I've not got the sound on. I've got subtitles on there. They are behind.
Yeah.
I quite like having the sound of that show.
Get Del Rio out here, damn it.
Imagine if he did.
Oh,
Here he is. Ah, fuck off.
Well, he does like a month later anyway, don't he? Because Kevin Nash gets involved randomly.
See, if I was Punk there, just run.
He's about to.
Yeah, but I mean, just
I love-
after. No, but I mean,
Vince, everything like Vince is a meme, innit?
how tan does he look here, by the way?
He's looking good, Vince, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he does. There he is.
I mean, Del Rio looks like a great idiot now, doesn't he?
Now that is like an iconic moment,
Mhm.
isn't it?
We're going to see a lot of that, I think, that picture,
Oh, God, yeah.
fairly soon.
Anytime he does something, he's mentioned wrestling, he's going to do that to Vince. Yeah, I'm guessing behind there it's being closed off.
Yeah.
Or they're
Do
going
you
to go
see
through
all
somewhere
the
else.
security guards there.
Yeah.
What a closing
Iconic.
shot that is.
This is where WWE the best, because of the closing shots.
What a closing shot that is.
Imagine if this was WCW and then we have this, then we go back to Tony Schiavone in the dream
know.
talking about it.
Well, I'm up next,
That's
Money in the
it,
Bank
isn't it?
2012. Let's watch the entire pay-per-view.
Special bonus edition.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bit bloody good, wasn't it, lads?
I mean, I still wish he was good. If I had my preference, I'd want him back in WWE. But
Would you like to Reigns Punk now?
yeah, kind of excited to see him wherever he does now after watching that.
I'm excited for Punk.
I wasn't really feeling Punk in AEW, but I just want to see him now.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
It'd be interesting to see what he
join
does.
WWE when they buy AEW in a few years.
Or in a year, get his fitness back up and he goes in across.
Yeah, I've had enough.
Because everyone goes back. Everyone goes back, is what it is.
Yeah.
You're getting Dutch's is all the thing.
Reigns did tweet something like that, didn't he? The other day, he said they always come back, but I have assumed we're still going to see that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Charles Montgomery, Punk.
Well, I just
They all,
love it.
you know, Hogan, even Jeff Jarrett came back and he yelled him up for ransom day. Warrior came back.
Yeah.
The only person who didn't was Nails.
So,
Nails got the only person who's ever held up Vince McMahon and not come back.
that is true. Yeah.
Yeah, but there we have it. That was Money in the Bank 2011. The CM Punk versus John Cena.
What would you give it out of 10?
That match is a 10. It's got to be on it.
Yeah,
it is up
yeah,
there with the
it's
best
gotta be up
matches.
11 for me.
I mean, you have told me on many occasions it's your favorite match, one of your favorite matches of all time.
I did. I remember showing it to you guys, and you're like, "Well, it's not really like a weapons match at the time." I was like, "No, it's just a great good old match."
Yeah, all my favorite matches happen to be stipulation matches. Yeah,
Yeah. I was like, I think we watched that when we were getting the mood for going to WrestleMania ourselves.
I think yeah. And I wanted all I wanted to do was put ECW on.
Yeah, one of the many organising meetings we had where we never actually discussed anything. We just watched all the rest.
The only thing we ever discussed was going to Terry Funk's like backyard barbecue that we just went to.
We got to.
So-
Would have been good though, wasn't it?
Good stuff. Top stuff. Yeah, that was up there with the matches. Good matches. Iron is what he does. Hopefully, it's good. It's good for wrestling if it's a big
Yeah,
star
it
back.
is. I still want to see him in WWE because I watch it, but I
Yeah,
guess I can flick ITV4 on
every now and then.
every now and again, see what's happening. I'm probably going to pay for All Out if it's announced. Or if it's like
not enough.
if it's not announced, but it's like obvious, like the big guys, like Meltzer's not going to say anything because he's going to hide it anyway. But if close personal friend Sean Rossap confirms beforehand, then I'll.
Meltzer probably thinks it's bloody Viscera or something.
Meltzer knows. He knows. I reckon he just won't say anything.
Yeah, he must get tip off.
Yeah, pretty sure I will.
Probably that's how it works, isn't it? Right then. Yeah, what we're doing next week, don't know. Surprise.
Yeah, surprise.
There's no stream tonight. It'll be tomorrow, probably.
Tomorrow, if it is, depends how I feel after the old vaccine rest. But
yeah,
I was
we'll find out.
But the second one's meant to be worse, isn't that? That's what I've heard. So we'll see.
I've not yet had it, so we'll see.
How's this happened?
Because I booked mine in 12 weeks.
You're patient.
And so it's in August, and then they sent me a text saying you can rearrange it for an earlier date. So I'm nice one. Clicked on it. There are no available dates for you to move forward.
So, yeah, that's what I did. Move forward for.
So
he was double vaxxed in December. So
he was one of the first ones. But it is next week, so we'll see what it will be soon. But yeah, get your vaccine. If you haven't got your vaccine already, get your vaccine.
No, go on, do it.
Stop giving me this. You don't know what's in it. You don't know what's in bloody like them hot dogs in the tin, but you eat them.
You do.
So, do you know what I mean? There's loads of stuff we don't know what's in them, but we eat them.
It's true.
So, come on.
Yeah.
Get your bloody vaccines. We can all open up. Do my head in now. Yeah, right. That was not how I expected to do on the show.
Yeah. Public service announcement again.
Wrestling Around on Twitch. Follow us on Wrestling Around. We are Wrestling Around everywhere. We'll say on there when we're back on. If you follow us, you won't miss it.
Will. Yeah, follow us, you won't miss it. You get notifications on.
Yeah, Terry Peters, where can we find you?
You can find me at Bell Nation, Twitter, YouTube, and twitch.tv/Bell Nation.
How are Girondins doing?
Hmm?
How are your team doing? Your French team? How are they?
You'll find out.
Well, it's not giving us anything.
You got to watch it.
Also, imagine Hull City on Twitch.
Yeah, boy.
Do better on there, I think.
Pushing for the Champions League.
Is that because he's got live help? Is that why you're doing better on there? Steve can tell you what to do.
Probably.
Follow Terry Peters. He's on Friday night, Sunday mornings. More regular than you are, Luke. Come on, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, I'm busy guy.
You can
I'm going to do some Go Simulator at some point as well.
At some point, which will be on. We'll just put it on the Wrestling Around.
I might play Crash 4 on there at some point as well, but it's so frustrating that I'm just going to become a meme.
Maybe that might be good. Who knows?
Yeah,
you can follow Lou. He'll be arguing with somebody on wrestling Twitter, or he'll be begging Sean Rossap to come on our show.
No, begging. I politely asked him to come on and he didn't reply. Right. Same with Braun. Same with Tom.
Tom
Campbell.
Oh, my cousin Tom.
Aaron came on.
Aaron came on. He may be back.
Yeah.
Probably will be at some point.
Yeah.
Well, where can we find you, Lou?
Lou Markham was doing the things that you've just said. Yeah.
He's on the stuff. I'm at the Ross. Just don't bother following.
Can we find you anywhere else? Just any other forms of media?
Follow.
Nothing else for us.
Nothing yet.
Nothing you want to plug us.
Maybe coming up soon, but nothing right now.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, follow us all. Thank you for joining us then, Terry Pierce. Nice to see you do a full show.
Thank you.
That's good. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Lou.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Thank you everybody for listening, and join us next week for another episode of Wrestling Around.
Booyakasha.